Okay, before anything else horrifically goes bad, your turn, storyteller. God. I had to fight OBS for my life.
Okay. I was wondering the look of frustration across your face. So we are now live. I'm assuming
We are live. Go ahead.
Okay. Fantastic. So, good evening my evening. Happy time zone for everyone. And welcome to Iron New York, Season 2, Episode 2. Deeper and down. Heading to stranger, darker places with interesting payments paid to certain groups of people that we're just not going to go into the gruesome details and the impact that's having on the local ecology either. But yes, welcome in. The only FYI this evening is it is terrifyingly hot in Scotland right now, so if at some point I sound like I've bashed my head off of something and I may have a concussion, it is the heat talking. I apologize. I'm trying my best. And my poor laptop is making noises. It'll be fine though. Everything will be fine. So, thank you for joining us. And I think pretty much straight out the gate, over to our lovely players. Catch up at a certain shop in a certain city called New York.
Yay. Okay. I guess. Phone charger, it's dying. No. So, oh my God, is poor Franklin working today?
Yeah, he is. He's on call.
Poor Frank. Poor Frank. Yeah, so I'm gonna bring my new pet Rose and then my pet hyena in and try to get Casimir to come with me because we have some fun exploring to do.
So, would you like to describe how you enter the shop? Because this may affect poor Franklin, and chat mostly probably isn't aware of what's happened.
Okay. So, I'm pretty much using sweet Monica there, like an escort, kind of hanging off of her arm, looking all cute and adorable, while walking my pet hyena like it is absolutely nothing. Casual little dog collar, like that should anywho, yeah, no, just that's it. She's got her all dressed up so she looks nice and looks Monica like, but she's pretty much just an arm accessory now.
Okay. Did you walk all the way here or did somebody drive you?
Walk. Olivia's pretty much living in Elysium now. I lost my chauffeur.
Yeah. Yeah. In which case, I would love it if you could make an appearance plus expression roll for me at difficulty 3, please. Very low difficulty given your accessorizing choices, shall we say.
Oh no. You said 3, see?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, all 4 success.
Yeah.
4 out of 4. That's not good.
So, as you're walking through the streets of New York, not long after the sunset, it's treading into autumn. The temperature, people are still out. Lots of people are now wearing their lovely cardigans and things, but still wearing their yoga pants while they're moving around or wearing kind of graceful fashions as they're off out to their evening meals. And you are cutting what can only be described as a certain look through the city that is attracting enormous amounts of attention. I mean, it's very positive attention, and it's very, very reinforcing. And there is, in fact, 1 or 2 coffee shops that specialize in certain segments of the LGBTQ spectrum that past one of them that literally breaks out into a round of applause.
Oh God.
like there is like photos taken, and it's like, damn
Fuck.
girl, and all of the kind of not bad cat, not like wolf whistling, but like really celebratory shout outs, shall we say, from passersby.
Yep. Okay. I have no idea. There we go. So, anywho.
So you enter the shop. There's a tinkling of bells.
Mm-hmm.
Franklin turns round,
Frankie!
and you've never seen someone
Frankie,
who's a kindred go horizontal in shock before. That's impressive.
Just wait, Frankie.
His eyes just sort of glaze, and he tips backwards, and there's a vague thud.
Oh, fuck. Hey, Frankie.
Yeah.
Hey, stand up. You're on the floor.
It safe?
It's safe. I promise. Watch. You want to see something really, really funny?
Literally, Wish.com Ryan Gosling pops his head just above the counter and is peeking like a child at Christmas.
Claire just points to the ground and goes, "Sit, girl."
2 seconds. I'm gonna roll something. She sits.
She just looks over at Frank. See? You like my new pet?
Franklin looks at you and goes, "You know this is the scariest shit I think I've ever seen, right?"
Scarier than me saying I'm dating the Justicar? Or friends with rods?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Very, I mean, scarier than Janet's thighs.
Okay.
And he sort of comes back to himself for a second. And go, "No, that this is," and you can make a perception plus medicine or empathy roll if you would like.
Empathy.
This
Hell
is
yeah. Is it reading emotions?
Yes.
Have a special hand. You said perception and empathy, right?
Yeah.
And what was the DC?
Well, you're using, because you did say you always have Auspex on, so
always.
It is down to 3.
Oh.
Because you know Franklin really well. You kind of know what to expect.
Yeah, fair. 3 successes.
Okay. You can tell he is having a bit of a mixed PTSD / fear / happiness kind of moment. He's having very complex feelings.
It's just her. So what, you don't like my pet Rose?
Like is a term I'm not sure how to apply to this situation.
I can make her bark for you.
You watch an emotion cross his face, and it's possibly the very first time you've ever seen anything evil cross his face. Like, as much as he's like a party animal, he flirts with anything that has or does not have a pulse of any gender whatsoever and has the self-control of a migrating salmon. That's the first time you've ever seen anything self-centered and mean cross his face. And he is tempted. You can tell.
It's just her. Do you want the Rose to bark for the nos?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
And he deliberately looks above where she's sat. Like he is deliberately avoiding looking at her.
It's okay. She won't even acknowledge your existence without me telling her to. Here, hold this. And she hands the leash of cadaver to Monica and goes, "And stay." Is Casimir here?
Yeah, downstairs. Just be careful. We may have been gaming a lot. the other night, and there's like a lot of cartridges and stuff everywhere. Unless he's cleaned up, he might have cleaned up. I don't know.
Anywho, okay. And she leaves Monica sitting on the floor holding Cadaver's leash, and she goes downstairs to Casimir.
Casimir is there.
Hey, Doc.
Pardon the mess. I'm sorry. Hey there, Claire.
Why is this place a mess?
Franklin and I, my buddy,
you know what?
Short.
Never mind. Never mind. Anywho, we're leaving today. Okay. We have to go get some information. I know you said you had someone in Elysium that you were going to ask, but I have someone too. So where do you want to go first? Elysium, or do you want to go where I want to go? Elysium would be the closest option, but it's also the closest to underground where we go. So
let's go to your guy.
Perfect. Okay, so come on, and for the love of all that is still pure in this world, dress normally and stop walking around like something out of, I don't know, 1970s Frankenstein.
What? No more lab coat.
It's called blending in. It's called not breaking the masquerade.
I can leave the coat behind. It's not too weird wearing just a nice striped sweater.
Kindred,
don't look at me like that.
I'm going to look at you like that. Put on a normal fucking jacket. And if you don't have one, we'll go buy you one from CVS.
I have something to change into. It'll be a little bit more conspicuous.
Okay, I'll see you upstairs, and we have a guest with us today. But she won't talk to you, okay? Okay. Anyhow, I'll see you soon. And she goes upstairs because she does not want to see this man get dressed.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead. Yep.
Your clothing choices currently, given you have no money, etc., consist of all of the medical clothes that you've been wearing and basics sort of things. However, Doc Anton, being the generous sire that he is, has carefully equipped you with a suitable level of attire for going out and about amongst the kind. Unfortunately, the last time Doc Anton was really out and about amongst the kind, leather elbow patches were in fashion.
No.
So
you want to take Claire up on that shopping spree?
you very much have a jacket, but it is a green, blue, and yellow striped tweed with leather elbow patches.
You know what? For New York, that's not that weird.
I'm walking around dressed like a schoolgirl witch with a hyena. We're good. We're a perfect couple. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, by contrast of what you're going to be near, you're effectively in disguise.
We are the professor and academic student pair. Marvelous.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go ahead and very quickly get dressed as Claire leaves so that we can get going, because I heard a lot of commotion and it kind of sounded like Franklin was freaking out upstairs, so I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, when you go upstairs, Casimir, you do notice that there is a Toreador Primogen squatting on the floor, and Franklin deliberately not looking at her and kind of subtly shaking.
Claire, who
Yes.
Who is our friend?
Oh, this is one of my sweet pets. She's kind of like Cadaver. Monica, say hi to the nice
have-
doctor.
Monica turns to you, Casimir, and goes, "Hi." And I would love it if you could make an intelligence plus medicine roll. And if you have psychology, you can get your speciality.
I don't. So it'll just be
Indeed.
some regular rolls for me.
And the difficulty is 7.
Splendid. Dice roll. I'm sorry, you said intelligence and
Medicine.
medicine. Okay, splendid. Difficulty 7.
Correct.
And nothing special. Let's see how this goes.
Yes.
We got 2 successes.
Okay, so you as a doctor have seen mortal patients come in with shock, PTSD, and some of the ghouls especially coming in with all sorts of horrifying psychological consequences. This is the first time you've ever seen a kindred, let alone an elder kindred, with what is clearly a broken mind. As in, someone has clearly shattered her will. There is nothing going on behind those eyes. It is blank behind those eyes. Nothing is there.
Just mouth slightly hung open, eyes shifting between Franklin, the broken, crouched Primogen, and Claire, and that just filled with a newfound amount of respect, fear, and admiration that the person I'm sleeping underneath is quite possibly the most twisted person I've ever ran into. Despite being in an office filled with flesh shapers.
Hey,
You know you're fucked up when the dragons are calling you fucked up.
And that, looking down at Monica, is fucked up.
sir. What? Yes. Say what you want.
I'm gonna just. We don't have time for this. This is
Okay.
this is a whole story.
Oh, she pissed me off, caused my man to lose his job, so I saved her from death.
Huh?
I just gave her a whole new meaning to unlife. She's cute, isn't she? And she ruffles Monica's hair. Just
Monica creepily leans into it.
she's a good girl.
I don't know if I can call that a girl at this point, but she's good.
Okay. She's a good thing. But yeah, you ready to go?
As I'll ever be. You mentioned it was some sort of a market.
Yeah. Yes. You'll like it, I promise. Oh, if you have anything that you're willing to part with, I know that everything there is through a bartering system, including information. So I would definitely go grab that just in case there's something you see along the way that you might want that you can trade. Great people there. Great. 10 out of 10. I got all my encyclopedias there, most of my baskets, some good information, some dolls. They're really cool.
I might have something to trade. You remember
Okay.
those little animal bits I mentioned that I had been collecting that I didn't want to bring into the shop?
Yes. How do you plan on getting them there?
I I have Rena around, my wonderful nursing assistant that I was hoping could meet us there. If you would be so gracious as to give me the address.
I will give her the address, yes.
Splendid.
Rena sticks her head out from like the stairs and goes, "You know I can hear you guys, right?"
Hi, cutie. Would you like the
The
address?
choice, right?
Excuse you? And she just kind of looks. She goes, and she like points to the shop as if one of the rules was,
Don't let them stay inside.
He hasn't stayed inside. She's turned up with your medical stuff from.
No. Consent
brain worm.
to anyone. They get a choice, regardless of what they are to you.
Yeah, true.
Out my head. You are right.
Just her. Ray, dear, would you please take his stuff where he needs you to take it?
Sure.
Please. Thank you.
No,
don't be a
problem
cunt, Casimir.
And she as she walks past Casimir, you can see she gives him like a very complex emotional look. Casimir, I would love it if you could make a 2 seconds. If you could make a self-control roll for me, please.
Uh-oh.
At difficulty 4.
How do I do that? Self-control. What is that?
It's a virtue.
So, bottom right of your character sheet, it's one of your virtues. You just roll that many dice that you have in dots, and it's difficulty 4.
I see. This is going to be a good one.
Don't you add self-control?
Oh, there we go.
Congrats.
I made all of them.
Okay, there you go. So, Casimir, you managed to maintain self-control, given what your assistant's attitude can do to you in certain situations. So, her somewhat authoritative, head nurse-like attitude as she slinks past you and back down to go and get what you need, or at least containers that she can carry things in, etc. And then we'll go pick them up from the labs and meet you guys there.
Thank
to drop
you,
stuff
Rena.
off. And she calls upstairs, "No problem, asshole."
I like her.
I bet you would.
She's a girl who takes no man's shit. I like her.
Yeah, especially when she's with another girl that doesn't let anyone.
Girls gotta
We're
stick
gonna
together.
get along swimmingly.
Oh, you know it. Anywho, come
on. I'm coming.
And then she'll pat Monica's head and go, "Come on, you too."
And Monica, on hands and knees, starts crawling after you because you've not told her she can stand.
Oh my goodness. Get up. You're my arm accessory. Let's go, girl.
She gets up.
He's hanging off Claire? Well, that's wild.
Yep.
I don't know why, but at first I read that as Claire hanging onto her. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, other way around. And Franklin is clearly looking a different direction when all this goes down.
That makes it even more terrifying. Oh, poor Franklin.
I'll see you later, Frankie. Love you.
Sure. Just remember, give me a call when you want to meet up for the, going places stuff.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm going to talk to that, old man. See what he knows. You said he was the oldest one of the oldest in the entire city. So he's got to know something about older New York. So I'm going to go ask him. And then after that, I will definitely give you a call.
No problem. Catch you later, boss.
Bye.
Later, Frankie.
And you guys head.
Okay, so she'll take him the same route Franklin took, because that's the only route she knows how to get to the market. And she'll take him then.
Okay. So eventually, after a little bit of walking, Casimir, like not terribly long, but not terribly short either, you end up at this overpass kind of area near one of the bridges. And amongst the footings of the overpass is this enormous marketplace, bustling, filled with humans of various stripes, as you can tell. And to your eyes, maybe, possibly one or two kindred amongst them. But it is a humongous swap meet, a jumble sale, a collection of every kind of stall you can imagine, from the back of a VW camper to, in one stall's case, a massive yurt that has been erected, and there's a gentle bit of steam coming out the top. But yeah, it is large, and there are plenty of people as you head on down. Rena easily rallies up shortly after you guys get there, because you were on foot, she only had to drive. And she hands over a box, like, trying to think, like a small black trunk kind of affair, easily carryable under one arm, but very much like a medical samples trunk.
Mm-hmm.
And has handed that off for you to go into the market with.
Thank you, dear.
No problem, asshole.
You can just you can go back to the shop. I hear that Franklin wanted to talk to you anyways.
Oh, really? Do I have permission to talk to him too?
We're not having sex in the shop. That includes kissing with a capital K.
Rena looks disappointed.
It's a workplace that has literally a lot of kind coming in and out constantly. No.
Rena smiles and goes, okay.
We don't want things broken, right?
Yeah, Rena, we need somewhere to stay.
I wouldn't break him that bad.
Have you not... She just looks at Kashmir. Does she not know not to be... Neat. I swear to Lilith. And she just takes Monica in one arm and Cadaver in the other and just walks into the market because she's done with this conversation.
And Rena just sort of goes, haha, at Casimir. Almost like she was, I don't know, deliberately pissing off his landlord because she likes teasing him. And then leaves.
Thanks for making this journey even harder, Rena. I'm gonna go ahead and go catch up to... Fuck you. I'm gonna flip her off as I'm walking away because I'm just tired of her.
She flips you off back.
Too bad I can't see her because I'm walking away.
Yep.
I love them so much. She's his Ollie.
I'm gonna go ahead and run up and catch up to Claire.
Okay.
Which is pretty easy because she probably has a nice wide berth with that absolute monster that's following her.
And also the hyena. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. Clarabelle, could you please make a appearance plus intimidation roll at difficulty 4?
Let's go. Come on.
What?
Part of the card.
Appearance
the fucking
plus intimidation.
Fucking lightning storm went off. You said appearance. Oh god, we're failing this one.
A lightning storm as you're making an appearance roll.
Yeah, literally, I shit you not. Lightning and thunder just went off outside my window, loud enough that it shook my desk for a second. What's the difficulty?
All right, me.
I think I said 4.
Oh god. Come on,
I got distracted by the thunder and lightning.
Oh, 2. 2 out of 2.
Nice.
Fuck,
okay.
That's not good.
So, no, yeah. So, as you enter the market, you very much have the same effect that shark do on fish or whales do on krill, in that there is now a large air gap around your little group of, to be clear, one of the most devastatingly attractive toreadors to have ever lived, a gigantic hyena, a tiny gothic witch-looking person, and somebody's professor who got lost on the way to work.
We're a great coterie.
We are the coterie.
And
the coterie.
generally speaking, humanity is now creating a little bubble of safety around you of, oh dear. Plus side, it means you can reach any market stall you want to very easily because everyone else gets the fuck out of town.
Okay, cool. She just looks back at Kashmir. You can go on somewhere. I'm gonna go talk to someone, and yeah. So you go have fun looking around. I'm gonna go ask some questions.
Have fun. I'll keep my phone on me for whenever you're ready to reconvene, little witch.
I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find me. Look for the large bubble gap of people. See you.
She's not wrong. Yeah.
We'll be able to find each other then.
She'll let him walk off to do whatever he wants, but she's gonna head towards the old man.
Okay. So you're heading towards Old Man Gangrel's stall.
Yes.
Fantastic. He is in fact there, which is fantastic.
Yes,
nice
perfect.
And easy.
Awesome. Yeah, she walks up, she goes, hey, could I pick your mind and maybe trade some answers too? I need help. I'm on a mission and I was told you would definitely be the person that might know this.
He looks at you and in the same sort of slow way of answering, he sort of goes, okay.
Do you have a private place? Like, can we go back in your tent and talk? I'll leave her to watch your stall if that helps. This is not for certain ears.
And as you say that, and you finish mentioning it, he reaches up under his own, like, I would say it's like a leather vest, but it's also composed of like almost every fabric conceivable to man because it's been patched so many times. And he presses his hand against something over his heart. And there, you can make a perception plus awareness roll. Difficulty 6.
Come on. I got this. You said perception and awareness. And difficulty 6.
Yeah.
I have one.
He just did something with power.
Oh, okay.
You're not 100% sure what. However, very suddenly, there is utter silence around you.
Okay.
You can hear him. He can hear you.
So, like what Katia did in Caventus.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Correct.
She just, okay, cool. First off, I promise I will do it. I only have 3 questions. But I can, and she kind of like pulls out her deck. She goes, I can give you 3 answers in exchange. If that works. But,
as you wish.
So, listen. Somebody said that you were the oldest here. One of the oldest here in New York. And I'm being sent underground. The maps that they're giving us are so fucking modern, excuse my language, that it's making it kind of hard to navigate without going through some really bad things. Is there any possible way you could help us by looking at the map and telling us what is considered old New York and what is considered new New York, if that makes sense, so that we have a better understanding of where exactly we have to look?
Yes, I can.
Okay. And she'll take the maps and she'll hand him the maps. Like, that's the first thing she asked. And then she'll ask if he has heard anything. Actually, yeah. He didn't say keep quiet about it. About the book. Wait, hold on.
So
hold on. I'm knowing the name. Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So he takes the maps and he looks at them and he spreads them out. And at this point, he picks up like an old plastic skull candle holder to pin one down, a small wooden boat, an Encyclopedia Britannica with half the pages ripped out on the other one, and points to a space on the map and says, "You work with Nosferatu."
I have one, yes.
Yes?
Yes, I have one. He's still very new, but yes.
He can take you here to this spot, take you down.
She'll take one of her pens and she'll circle that exact spot.
That way, quickest to darkest depth.
Okay. Is there anything I should be aware of down there? And that'll be my second question. We'll use that as my second one. Anything that I should be aware of?
Old spirit live there. Like... Not like ghosts. Living darkness. The other world.
Oh, hold on. What's it called? Oh, I was just reading this book in the freaking werewolf book last night. Now I can't fucking think of the word. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Fuck, what's the name? Fuck it, whatever. Okay.
Okay.
I can't think of it, like... It's driving me crazy.
Is it one of the umbral planes you're thinking about? Right, okay. Claire knows-ish about, because you've got Occult 5, yeah? You know about, in general terms, that there are weird other worlds and realities and the lore of that, etc. He is clearly describing where you've gone potentially so far down in the dark that it either overlaps one or more realms, potentially, of the umbral sort of worlds. You would also get the instinct he could either be talking about the labyrinth and the void, which is the sort of the dark aspect of the Umbra, and associated with the worm, or he could be talking about something that is more akin to the hedge, tied to changelings and the Fae. It is a little bit because they're often the same, if that makes sense, because the Umbra is the unreality.
So I'm either dealing with the worm spirit or I'm dealing with the Fae. That's great.
But darkness, that's very key, what he describes as living dark.
So that absolutely explains why I'm being dragged into this. Because I can see. Oh, wait. Okay. Thirdly, she'll ask if he knows about the book that she's looking for. Since it's considered really old and ancient, he might actually know, since it's apparently under the ground. Has he heard anything about it or anything like that? Anything he could give her about it?
He looks at you when you ask that question. And he doesn't look nervous. He hesitates, though. And he says, "Is very dangerous, lots of knowledge. Ancient knowledge. Very powerful. Lots of people seek it. Very, very few return."
Okay.
The book will sit in a building. Do not trust its walls. They will try and consume you.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. Yeah, so that creepiness out of the way, which we love and thrive off. Your questions? I can have the spirits answer for you.
What is killing the fish?
Like the fish in the water?
Yes.
Okay. She'll kind of like use the fact that, you know, he made like a space on the table using the map. And she'll use that. And she'll let her guide pick the cards out. The cards will come out and she'll look at them and she'll go, ironically, tainted life is what's doing it. So death. There's a lot of blood in the water.
Second question.
Mm-hmm.
Who is threat to the newly embraced?
She actually kind of pauses for a second at that question, and then she does it again. She picks up the deck, reshuffles it, slides it out, lets the spirit pick the cards. She flips them, looks at them. She goes, a clash between the old and the new. The old is trying to keep its power, and in doing so, they're trying to take the new, and it's causing bad taintness between all of them. It doesn't work. When they don't conform, they get punished.
Where is my good fishing rod?
She chuckles a little bit. She goes, good fishing rod?
Yes.
And she kind of just like, she kind of like looks at the spirit questioningly, like, okay. And she tries, and like, she kind of like looks down at them and she goes, oh, you left it at the last place that you genuinely could relax without feeling stressed out.
He looks at you and he points in a specific direction. You can make a wits plus survival roll for me.
Okay.
At difficulty 6, please.
Let's go, Claire.
I got a lot of rolls tonight. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've been doing great, ish.
No, not a goddamn thing. The fuck you talk about? I got failed. Not a botch, but a fail.
So all you know is he is pointing to the 2 seconds while I orientate myself. He is pointing to the southwest, and that's it. You're not sure. You don't pick up anything beyond that, but it is to the southwest.
She just... Did you go that way? Were you fishing last over there?
Fished with it last time, yes.
Oh, is that your way of asking me to go and try and find it?
No, you're not a swimmer. You are built like tiny spider.
I actually like spiders. I like that. Thank you. I like spiders.
Spiders are an essential part of nature's balance.
Yes. Okay. So does that help you? Any of that help you? Because you helped me a lot.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
I may ask you for favor at some point in future.
Okay. Yeah. No. I can help.
I will pay if you accept it, but it's not now. You are busy.
Thank you. You're really sweet. I appreciate it. Actually, how do you, if you don't mind me asking, how do you do that? And she kind of like points like general area around them, like the bubble type thing. She goes, make it silent.
Oh, it's thaumaturge. The magic.
That would be interesting. Are you willing to teach?
Of course, if you do stuff for me, I will do stuff.
Of
Very cool.
course, of course. I will always. I'm all about trading. I will actually come back to you here in a little bit. I well, not like tonight. Like I'm busy. And then the next few days. What days are you normally down here? Is it every day or certain days? Or...
I am here every night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I would definitely like to come back and learn a little bit, because that's interesting. Thank you. Oh, may I have your name?
You can call me Old Man.
Okay, nice to. Thank you very much, old man.
Oh, if one to be like friend, can call man.
Okay. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. You helped me actually a super duper lot. So I'm gonna go tell my acquaintance over here who we're doing it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay. Have a wonderful night.
Casimir. No. Casimir, while Clarabelle is busy having a private conversation, what do you occupy yourself with doing?
I'm interested to see if there's any, like, I don't know, non-conventional medical, like, info stalls around this market. Eastern medicine, maybe stuff that's less Western.
Okay. In which case, make a perception plus medicine roll. Difficulty 9.
Here goes. Wait. So I have like a specialty in acupuncture, which is something a little bit more Eastern medicine. Would that perhaps apply at all in my perceiving?
You know what? I will allow it, and I will stream things maybe in that direction a little bit. Go for it.
Blended. I forget. How does it work for the specialty? I just put medicine.
You put true. Yeah. So you just put true. And for those who are listening at home, just a brief above game of, if you can hear mysterious whiffing noises, that is my tiny dog called Nix, who's decided that she's just going to shout at everything tonight. So apologies.
All right.
She's also the storyteller.
Bless. Oh, one singular success.
That is all you need at the end of the day. During Clarabelle's entire conversation, you comb the place top to bottom, left to right, up and down. You are thorough, almost like an obsessive academic would be. Eventually, you come across one book. You can't read it at all. However, when you open its pages to have a browse, despite the incredibly frowny face of the small Asian woman who owns the stall, you notice several diagrams that look authentic, genuine, and very interesting. Before she comes over and holds up a slipper and shouts something, and then in English says, "Not library."
I very quickly but gently close the book and put it down, stepping away with my hands up, not wishing to incur the wrath of this Asian grandma or her slipper. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my trunk out, lay it down in front of her and just open it and let her take a look inside, making it clear that I want to attempt to trade something.
In which case, Casimir, let's assume that this is a collection of horrifying various pieces of organic matter from across your time.
I can actually describe them.
I am quite happy that you don't. Currently, for the sake of our audience's digestive tract. but please roll a d10 to see how exotic some of them actually are. The higher the number, the better. And in order to do that in the rolling bot, just type /roll1 for the dice pool, and then just set the difficulty to 2. We're not interested in the difficulty. We're just going to see what total number you roll.
Splendid. I am terribly sorry. So it's dice roll, and we're just going to do pool of 1.
Yep, and just difficulty of 2, but we're not interested in successes. We're just going to look at the number that the dice turns out.
Splendid. Here we go.
7. Nice. So, in amongst there, you have some really rare to come across components of a human body, shall we say. Unique, not necessarily unique organs, but organs that seldom make it to market. And she recognizes them. And you can see her recognize them as one potentially professional to another, though possibly from different ends of the spectrum. And she looks at you, looks at the trunk, and goes, "Hold trunk for book."
Do we have like a specific number of like perhaps jars of things that I have to attempt to barter, maybe instead of the whole thing?
I mean, you can attempt to barter, absolutely, yes.
We're not doing all of it, lady.
Okay, and she pulls out or points to 5 of the jars that you know for a fact are your rarest stuff. Like, you would struggle to replace that. And she goes, "These ones for book. Everything else, trash."
That's so rude.
Looks like was cut by Garden she is.
I sink to my knees in front of this stall, just clutching my trunk of definitely rare and all valuable item. But that is besides the point. Having a strong gut feeling, despite the somewhat lackluster rolls and inability to understand what is written, just based off the diagrams that I was able to glimpse in that book, I'm more than willing to make a trade of these 5 specimens, because this book seems very interesting and I need knowledge.
So she takes out the 5 samples, and you watch her open a really ornate wooden chest behind her that like has unfolding compartments, and pop those 5 jars deep inside and close back up before handing you the book, and goes, "Thank you very much, sucker."
I'm gonna go ahead and look through the rest of this book real quick.
Okay, make an intelligence plus medicine roll. And in Clarabelle's case, try not to fall over laughing.
Yeah, it's really hard to focus when you got the peanut gallery.
Yeah, the peanut gallery, who are throwing peanuts at you. I mean, let's be honest.
Seriously, okay, we're doing an intelligence plus medicine roll at, I am so sorry, difficulty
7. Let's go with difficulty 7.
Aye. Let's go. Wait. Actually, never mind. This is just like we're inspecting the book. I have 0.
Nice.
More than half.
As you read through the book, the vast majority of the book is very basic for mortals, as it were, and for Kindred.
Mm-hmm.
Very basic sort of nerve induction type of stuff. It's very much around Eastern medicine and acupuncture and nerve points, etc. However, what you come across at one point, or is the combination of a couple of different diagrams and treaties that you spot. You're not able to read it, but you can understand where things are being called out from the diagram, even if you don't know what the language specifically said. And you're looking at this, and 2 and 2 suddenly clicks in your head. And this is possibly the most insightful map of how to integrate nerves for multiple people, how to graft nervous systems one on top of the other. It may not be what it was originally intended for, but it's definitely got the right sort of content that it just inspires you in that moment and glues those two pieces of science together for you.
I, quite satisfied with myself, decide to about face and walk away from the stand, placing that book in my trunk, just incredibly satisfied with myself. The mere thoughts of the applications of this just have me almost vibrating.
Okay.
Just ecstatic to find something new to test out.
Okie dokie.
How long would you say
taken a
that
while.
took? I mean, yeah.
It took a while. Above game, obviously, we made that quick, but it was probably about an hour of bargaining backwards and forwards. But yeah, Clara has finished her conversation and appears to be milling around ready for her next thing. You could just go meet up with her.
I am going to go ahead and do that then. Just kind of wandering through the market, keeping an ear and eye out for where people are not. You know, a huge influx of people walking away from somewhere would give a pretty good
Yep.
indication of where.
100%, yes. And you easily find her again.
And she is right outside of our friend's tent. Well,
Okay.
not our friend. Her friend.
Okay, so I got the info I needed. Did you get what you needed?
I got something. A very interesting little book on some Eastern medicine that I'm eager to try once we're done with all of this. Were you able to find out what we needed?
I did. Do you still want to go to Elysium?
How about we go over what you have? Depending on what it is, I mean, we could forego that altogether.
Yeah, sure. Come on. And she waves Casimir to follow her so she can go to a more secluded area to explain to the best of her ability.
Everywhere's
Okay.
a secluded area when you got a primogen and an eye.
Not for peering ears.
Yeah,
Not
fair.
everybody is scared and not everybody walks away. Some you can't see.
Well, I'm a scaredy cat. Anyways, tell me.
She takes him over to where the little mission wall is, and she goes, "Call your sire."
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and
And
pull
put
my
him on
phone. Beep, 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 boop,
speakerphone.
and we're gonna call up Anton.
Okay. Anton eventually answers. It takes a hot minute. Yes, Casimir.
Actually,
Hey,
it's me, handsome. I have some
Oh,
information.
Clarabelle, lovely to speak. Please do go on.
She just looks at Casimir, kind of like, yeah, he don't like you, does he?
Yes,
yeah,
here's at the jacket I'm wearing.
She goes, okay, I've managed to get some information about the book. It's taken us actually outside of the map areas you gave us and into a very old New York. Quite possibly into the Umbra itself. I mean, as lovely as it is that Mercurio talks me up, I'm not that talented enough to go into the Umbra. So now we're at a dilemma.
I doubt it would be in the Umbra. To put it, how do I put this? It would.
Okay.
The book itself would resist.
Okay. Let me explain it this way. I can't navigate us through the possibility of accidentally walking into it.
Oh.
That's the problem. We're going down so dark and so deep that there are spirits that are living shadows down there. And as amazing as I am with spirits, I'm not that good.
From what I understand, the Nosferatu have an agreement, given their mutual concern. Perhaps one could guide you safely.
Okay. The only one that I have that can guide, kind of thinks with his fangs, if you get my meaning. And it doesn't help that
it's not
you're...
that young man Franklin, is it?
Oh my god, it is.
Oh dear lord. I haven't even been to Elysium in decades and I've heard of that boy. Jesus H. Fudging.
It's okay. Your child here has become very great friends with him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right, Casimir?
We like TVs. Fighting games are fun. What can I say?
Let's be honest. At least Casimir isn't hanging around Toreadors anymore. Oh. So, the only suggestion I can really give you is the Nosferatu are usually quite willing to share information within their own.
Okay.
Perhaps young Franklin could be, given a bit of a temporary security clearance upgrade. I don't know. Might be worth a little conversation with him, or perhaps his, the man called Face.
I think I'd rather talk to Face about something like this because Franklin has a really big mouth.
Yeah.
So I've heard, apparently.
Everybody.
Trust me, I've experienced it firsthand. Big mouth doesn't know how to shut up.
Really?
Not like that.
Oh, sorry. I misunderstood.
No. Big mouth is in always talking, never shuts up. Much like Casimir.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm just letting you know, because there might be a possibility of, I don't know if you have a time frame on this, but this could delay it just a slight bit.
I don't exactly have an enormous time frame on it. Obviously, the sooner the better. But by all means, do take appropriate precautions. Given I'd rather the book came back as opposed to you found it. Isn't that lovely? And it never returned.
So, I have a question, sir.
Yes.
My sources say that it's in a building whose walls can't be trusted because it will eat you. Does that ring a bell at all? It would help me.
I can say that is a familiar circumstance, or at least one I have heard of, and I would not recommend touching said walls at all, or in fact spilling any vitae or blood whatsoever near that building.
So, would it be safe to enter, just not touch? Or should I have to find a different... Okay. Oh, in theory. Got it.
Well, I mean, don't wander in and go, ha, I'm safe, and then stab yourself. That would be a mistake.
Who's that? Never mind. She just eyes Casimir. Just never mind. Okay, no.
Looks around. Why does everybody keep staring at me?
That's the update that I have. I'm going to drag your Frankenstein here to Elysium. I'm gonna talk to Face and see what I can do.
Okay, lovely. Sounds good.
She just kind of stares at
hangs
Casimir.
up my phone in the middle of him talking. Well, that was all we needed from him. Let's go see this face person. We have hungry buildings and dark places.
You are so rude.
No?
Was done talking.
You did?
I did not. I said, okay, here's what I'm going to do.
Well,
Can't stand you. And she just grabs Monica and Cadaver up and just starts walking. Since she's going to Elysium, I guess she's gonna stop by the motherfucking shop and pick up the goddamn sword so she get that fucking expected too. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Okay, so back to the shop you go. It's relatively quick and easy, especially when you have angry pace at your power.
Let's go.
Like, fucking angry walk. You get back to the shop, you pick up your stuff, and you can easily make it to Elysium in very quick time.
Let Casimir go first. He said he had something he wanted to do in Elysium, so.
Okay, Casimir.
I'm gonna be honest, I forget who exactly it is I'm supposed to be looking for here.
I don't know. You said you had to go to Elysium.
Yeah, I'm similarly at a loss. I don't know if we discussed.
I think perhaps that's a lost plan.
Oh, the doctor! Claire told you to go talk to the doctor!
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and wave goodbye to Claire, letting her know that I have my own business to attend to. On where would he be? It's Conventus?
So Conventus, yeah. He does not come down below Conventus these days.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and wave to her and go on up to Conventus.
Gives him the finger.
Yep. So you head
Gives
to
her
Conventus.
an extra one back.
Okay. Claire, I'm assuming you're going to find Face in the booths on the 2nd floor.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So we're going to split the party temporarily. We'll start with Casimir. You head up to Conventus. Conventus is busy. You've not been terribly often, but this definitely has a sense of busyness. There is also quite a large proportion, relative to normal, of individuals who are dressed very well, clearly White Tower people. There's a presence of a large number of the Iron Swords. Janet dominating one corner, as she always does, and cannot help so doing. The Iron Pentacles are out in force, circling amongst the various kindred. There are some Nosferatu, there are various different independents wandering around. And also the 2 well-suited twins, or at least I think it's called fraternal twins. I don't know. Different gender
They don't look
twins.
Yeah.
Different gender twins. Who are sort of sat there holding a kind of small court. Some of the pentacles are there. Mother of Monsters is there. But yes, otherwise there is definitely a kind of feeling of a split down the middle of these strange new arrivals in the white suits.
Wow, this is a busy floor right now. There's a lot going on.
And you do see Doc off in one corner with a small like portable desk and some notebooks.
I technically don't think I know who he is, just that there is a doctor that specializes in blood here.
Correct.
Seeing who, I don't really know what the who should I go talk to? I don't exactly want to just be like, has anybody seen Dr. Herkeby? I'm gonna go ahead and approach the only person in Conventus that looks like they're taking studious notes with that very interesting portable desk. Because while I
Okay.
don't know what the doctor looks like, I know he's a man of science.
Okay.
So I'm
Well,
going to go
you
ahead and
wander on
approach
over.
the stranger and say hi.
He looks up at you and goes, "Hello."
I'm believe that we have a possible mutual friend. I recently came into contact with a Miss Clarabelle that mentioned a Dr. Herkeby that spends a lot of time in the tower, and I can't help but see that you look quite studious, almost like someone that could be considered a doctor.
You would be correct. I am indeed a doctor.
And are you by chance the person I'm looking for, Mr. Dr. Herkeby?
Yes, I am.
Splendid. I'm a fellow doctor. I suppose you could say not quite as enigmatic or well known as you, but certainly as interested in seeking knowledge, and I just wanted to come and introduce myself as someone hoping to pick your brain at some point, knowing that, I don't know, two professionals in similar fields.
Okay. Hello then. It is very nice to meet you. Yes, I am Dr. Huckabee. I specialize in hematology. And what about yourself?
I'm with the Zamitsi. Personally, I handle plastic surgery. That is my specialty. More of a generalized admiration for the way that the body is put together or taken apart.
More of a mechanic.
Yeah. I'm more interested in the end picture versus how each piece works, I would say. I like how they look at the end.
Mm-hmm. I prefer things that matter, but that is perfectly reasonable.
Matter? What is that supposed to mean?
Well, everything runs on VTM. Does it not?
Suppose it does, and yet, if everyone was as experienced or as interested in you, I can't imagine you'd be sitting where you're at. So maybe it's
Listen.
a good thing.
Do you want to sit down and talk or not?
Promptly sitting across from him, pulling up a chair.
Good.
Absolutely.
Now, you can look at these to begin with. And he turns his desk around and puts medical notes in front of you and starts immediately going into potassium concentrations and elevated levels of compound X and Y. I would love it if you could make an intelligence plus medicine roll at difficulty 9. Because he is talking to you about really complex hematology stuff.
Medicine plus intelligence at difficulty 9. Oof.
Yep.
Do any of my specialties apply here at all? He's teaching me specifically stuff related to blood, yes? Or
yes, yeah.
Then probably not. We're just gonna see how this goes.
Go for it.
The only way to learn is to fail.
Well, you called it. So you
and fail we have.
Yeah. So you do understand what he is teaching. You are an expert doctor at the end of the day, right? You understand the basics, but he dips very quickly into hemocrit values and various subcompounds and variations, and you are suddenly like, oh shit, I'm back in mid school. Kind of moment, that overwhelming sudden I needed to study before this test kind of vibe. And you do your best, and what's interesting is as you go along, and takes a bit of time, as he goes through it, and even though you can't follow it, you can see he is enjoying talking to you as a peer. And you ask sufficiently intelligent questions that he knows you're not you're not incompetent. It's just that this is not your field. And if anything, he seems to be really happy. Weirdly. Because you're not questioning him. You're just sort of absorbing it like a sponge. You're not contradicting him. You're just sort of asking, kind of guiding questions to try and figure things out, even if you're struggling. And he actually seems really happy. It's a much more pleasant experience than learning from Anton.
We spend however much time I can possibly keep it before being absolutely fried between blood types and subtypes and the way they interact and everything that could possibly go into just the most basic beginnings. My head is spinning. I am taking long, slow blinks. Not passing out, but just like being so thoroughly overwhelmed with information that I might as well not be there.
Yeah. Okay. While that is happening, Clarabelle.
Aye.
Back on the second floor. Would you like to use your aura perception while you're in Elysium?
Always.
Okay. You know the role. Go for it.
Sitting at 6, my good man.
Let's go.
Yep.
Well, I'm asking. Okay. Is that with my concentration?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And it's perception, and are we doing awareness or empathy?
It's empathy. Yep.
Okay. Ha 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 ha. 1 success.
Okay.
Of course.
You're able to see the auras, etc. They're not strong, but you can see them. And as you wander through Elysium, it very much helps you pick out people you otherwise wouldn't see, because they're clad in darkness, but the auras give zero shits about their darkness. And you very quickly locate Face. He tends to stay in the same places, so you know the booths he starts to attend. Okay. And he clearly sees you coming and just sort of reaches out a hand and waves you in.
Okay, cool. I'll have Monica sit outside the booth with Cadaver holding onto him, and she'll go into the booth with him.
Okay. Greetings, Claire.
Hi,
How
Face.
is it going today?
It's a very long day, and I think I'm only like 2 hours into it.
I'm just going to ask you a quick question.
Yes.
How trained is the pet?
How trained?
And he clearly is not meaning cadaver.
No. Very obedient, good. Barks, sits, comes, stays.
Okay.
She's a good pet. Trust me, she's not going anywhere. But I might be leaving her with you after this. I need someone to get information out of her, and you said you're good at it. I am not, and I will let my emotions get in the way. Clearly. Actually, I need a favor from you. Long story short, I'm being sent underground into older New York to find a book for the Zimitzi And where they're sending me is going to be a whole lot easier to navigate should I have a Nosferatu who actually has a brain more than poor Franklin. I love him half to death. To get me down there and navigate me through where I'm not accidentally walking into living shadows.
Ah,
Yes.
well, as much as young Franklin is special,
Mm-hmm. Not that special.
Yeah, I was not using it in the darling term.
Mm.
More in the bang his head off of a desk.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a theme, but no, I am sure, despite everything, his presence alone guarantees you passage, though the entities that make that their home may ask you to barter for passage.
Would I be crossing a line or into multiple favors if I ask you what it is that they would normally want so that I could prepare? Means a lot to me. This is how I'm paying for a friend's surgery.
Well, I can tell you what they are, and I'm sure that you would be able to, how do I put this, conjecture what they would desire most.
How many favors will I owe?
How do I put it this way? If you wouldn't mind continuing to fix Franklin for me, and perhaps, I'm not saying adopt him, that is too far. But if you were to, I don't know, keep him so busy he can't get himself in trouble and learns to be a decent kindred, not like a sire, but you understand, but more like an employer, then I would consider the favor returned. And if you remember us in your conversations with senior members of any faction when you are negotiating or talking, for little advantages you might procure for us, I would be greatly appreciative.
I can do that.
In which case, I can at least tell you what the things below are.
Okay.
And forgive the pronunciation, I am not a mystic. I am a practical man. They are the slaw. Or it is the slaw.
The slaw? Like SLAW?
No.
Above game?
No. SLAUGH. And he actually says, I'm sorry, that's my pronunciation.
Oh, okay. No. I was asking above game.
Yeah, no,
like, I was trying to figure out.
SLAUGH. Yeah.
So she just like instantly goes, oh my, I'm dealing with the Fae. Lovely.
Yes, these ones are, the word I would use is refugee to a certain extent.
Okay.
But they have entered the realm underneath in the deep dark.
Okay.
It is their natural habitat, and they tend to lust after things much like we do.
Yeah,
Secrets,
the dead, the pain,
mystery.
secrets. Yes.
Yes. And also things they never have a chance to touch. You know, like life, sunlight, flowers. Although those hold very little truck with them for long.
Okay. You know what? I think I know what I can do. Have an idea.
Good. And like we've agreed, you will keep darling little Franklin.
Yeah,
occupied and off of my radar for the foreseeable.
I will take care of him. Don't worry.
Fantastic. I can mark that off of my incredibly annoying jobs to do.
I'm so sorry. You seem like such a busy man.
You have no idea.
Would you like a hug from a little goth witch? Maybe it'll make you feel better.
I have to admit that's the strangest offer I've had in years, but I will, I guess, take it.
She just gives Franklin. She gives face like the biggest hug there is. I'm talking like snuggly, cuddly hug.
It's so awkward. Like, and it's not like he isn't appreciative. It's just that he's a Nosferatu, and you're like the only one who seems immune to the appearance of a Nosferatu. Generally speaking. So yeah, there is a lot of awkwardness, but some appreciation.
Sure. Okay. Feel better? A little bit?
Kind of. Yes.
Okay. Anytime you need a hug, you can ask. I like giving hugs.
Yes. There is one little other matter that we do need to discuss because you mentioned it when you came in.
What?
Did you suggest that you wanted me to look after that?
No, not look after. Okay, I can be completely open and honest with you, right, Face? And anything that is said stays between us.
Well, up to a point, yes.
Where is that point?
That point is, bear in mind that our clan's entire purpose is information and selling it.
No, that's absolutely... Who do you align with, like, 100%?
Ourselves, mostly.
Okay, fair.
The Iron Clan is lovely and very convenient, and actually incredibly helpful and have been very generous to us. However, we are not soldiers or warriors. We are neutral, much like the Iron Clan claims to be neutral, and the Conventus is supposed to be neutral. So, yes. But I can say that the price for extracting information that you would normally consider to be secret would be so obscurely just over the top that anyone who could afford to pay it would no doubt regret paying.
Okay. The only person
because the cost might be go and fucking ask Clarabelle.
Yeah, so I want to figure out what the hell she did to summon the Camarilla here, because she openly introduced the I can word.
Archon.
Yeah, I can word. I don't know why Clarabelle stuttered, but apparently she fucking did. Claire, are you okay? She stuttered out the ass. Anywho, I want to figure out why they're here, what they're doing, and why she's here. She was doing something, and I don't trust it. On top of that, you know what? We'll start there. If you can get that out and let me know, that would be great.
So
something screams bad.
So you want me to trade you the information why that's happened? Yes?
Yes. I want to know everything she knows that pertains to New York. Everything.
So you want everything out of Monica's mind that you might feel is of use?
Actually, yeah, that's even much better. See, I told you, I'm not good at getting information. My idea of getting information is beat you.
So I would suggest that our way of gathering information is from observation, spying, and from skill. Extracting information and torture, as would likely be required. One, I think you've kind of sorted out, as he looks at her blank eyes. But I would suggest that is probably more for a specialist in dominate.
Okay, so who do you recommend to face?
Well, if you'd really, really want everything tipped out of her brain and spilled on the floor like a jam jar, then you're probably talking about the big man.
Oh, great. You know what? That's fine. I have to go to that anyways. Yeah, no, cool. Gotta go to him. So
the other thing I can say is you might not need to extract right now that information.
I know.
As I can clarify a little bit about the Camarilla. You see, the council of, the people who sit above Justicars meets every so often, and this was the year of their meeting, which is now passed. And normally that is when they assign a new, should they need to, a new Justicar. So clearly that meeting has happened, and clearly they have decided that Mercurio was surplus to requirements. As to Monica's involvement, I believe that is fairly obvious that she is a set of eyes, or was at least a set of eyes for them.
There's more. Something in my gut is
2
telling
seconds,
me there's
somebody
more.
just knocked my front door. Sorry for the interruption.
There's something more, damn it. By her nose and her gut. She was told to listen to her gut. There's more.
There's something.
There's something. Something in her gut's telling her there's more. She would not
My
be going
boat
and asking.
kept
Yeah.
telling me.
Her intuition says that there's more. And Lilith said, listen to your intuition. The witches say,
Follow that.
listen to your intuition. So she's
Follow
going
that
to.
path.
Something's telling her that there's more. Oh god, there's more. There's so much more.
And I'm back. Apologies.
Hi.
Our delivery at 20 minutes to 10 at night. Fantastic. Anyway. A bit late.
A bit.
Yeah.
A bit. No. Something's in her guts telling her that there's more. But there's so much more to it. And she's gonna do what she was told to do and listen to her gut. So she just goes, okay, no, thank you, Face. And I will, I guess, take care of little Frankie. That's nice. I ended up adopting 2 Kindred. Not formally, but kinda sorta. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. So Franklin will help us get through and get us the passage we need. And then the rest is up to my mystical knowing ass.
Yes.
Got it. Thanks.
No problem.
She'll go to leave, and then she stops at the door. She turns around. She goes, by the way, you know what? You look really nice today, Face. And then she leaves.
As always, he sits there trying to digest the encounter because it's very unique in his day every time. But yes, you managed to leave, and where are you headed? Up to Conventus to pick up?
Oh, God.
Casimir?
Yes.
Okay.
Your best friend?
She's going
So-
to go get her best friend and then talk to Dad real quick.
Okay, so as you get in the Conventus elevator,
Yep.
the man who is usually in attendance is there,
Okay.
and he nods at you, and he looks at Monica, looks away, looks back at Monica, stares for a second, and just sort of gets the "this is not my problem" horizon stare, and presses the lift button for Conventus.
Thank you.
And the doors open, and there is Conventus, busy as previously described, and I have popped some of the pictures into important people.
She leaves the elevator, but she does turn around and she's very nice. She goes, you look really nice today, by the way. And gives him a thumbs up. And then goes
He
about her day.
raises an eyebrow as the doors close.
She's hitting everybody with positivity today. God damn it.
Yep.
Clara's in a good mood.
She's in a great mood. She's in Conventus with her pet Rose and pet Hyena.
Dear me. So, as you enter and start, where do you head? Where is it you're going to?
Well, I know I have to get Bestie, but I do need to see Dad real quick. So I'll see if I can find Terrace real quick. Why do I keep saying that?
He is not at the chairs at the end, but he is nearby. And you will pass by the contingent of Camarilla or Camarilla adjacent visitors.
I don't, but nah, she gonna walk by. I swear to God, this girl's gonna walk with her head held high and her fucking shoulders squared. She's gonna, you know what? Fuck it. She's walking like she knows she owns a room. She's walking like Layla would walk. Fuck them. Walks right past them. Doesn't even acknowledge them. Give me
charisma plus intimidation.
Give me it.
Difficulty 7.
And I can use forceful.
Yes, you can.
Let's go. Come on.
Difficulty what?
7.
Oh, 1 success.
That's fine.
That's fine.
So you do pull off it being like, I am powerful, I am owning this, etc. Your accessory on your arm, your hyena, definitely helps. Let's put it that way. And they do react to you. There is a watching. One probably important note as you walk through. 2 seconds.
Clara's gonna be put on a fucking red list.
In important people in the channel.
Buddy. Yeah.
Right?
Let's go.
The second picture in, the blonde crouching.
Oh god. Yeah.
She makes direct eye contact with you and she smiles.
I smile back.
Yep, it's a smile off. Everyone else is kind of more generally watching, but she just flat out, dead ass looks you straight in the eye.
I don't care. I look her right back, give her a slight. Now, it's like I'm looking directly back in her eyes, but like anybody who's like super trained knows I'm looking like right at the bottom of her eyelid. I'm avoiding direct eye contact, but making it appear like I am, and just give a smile and then a little mwah, and keep walking.
Sorry, did you blow her a kiss?
Yep, just mwah, and keeps walking. Since you want to stare.
Okay.
Claire, stop acting like Layla.
She chuckles. She chuckles visibly. Everyone else around her seems like a bit off put. She doesn't even slightly.
That's fine with me. Okay, I gotta get to Dad. Claire, stop.
Yeah. You managed to get you before you pick a fight. You managed to reach Terrace, who raises an eyebrow and says, feeling like picking fights today, I see.
I was walking. She's the one who gave me a sly little smile. Anywho, what? If I
You're
wanted to
walking
pick
a rose through Conventus.
She's now with me. I'm taking care of her. She was left for dead, and I'm sorry, I don't believe in being killed. Death is too good a punishment. So I'm taking care of her. You can me all you want. I am. Ask her. She lives in my house. I'm taking care of her. I'm feeding her. I'm clothing her. I'm taking care of her.
Yes, and the vacant look in her eye. Yeah. Yes.
It's not my fault she got whipped this way. That was her fault, since she wants to throw things on Elysium's fucking TV. oh, here. And she hands him the sword and the authentication note. She goes, I have to run out tonight, but I promised I'd bring it by.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
But yeah. Yes.
Okay. He sort of handles it for a minute, looks at the paperwork and goes, I have to be honest, I suspect this is probably genuine. Or at least genuine adjacent. From the correct era, at least.
Huh. I'm now even more concerned. Yeah, you know what? Do you want it? I can't use swords.
I will happily take care of it for you until such time as you may need it.
I can't use swords that are as big as me. I prefer daggers. I can wield them better. But no. You can. You know.
In which case, and he reaches into his jacket, and he pulls out a massive fucking Bowie knife.
Oh.
Would this do for now?
Yeah, actually,
No?
since I gave my last one up. Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. She happily takes it, and
No
she just
problem.
kind of like reaches under her skirt and like sticks it in her garter belt. Just here we go.
It's heavy. For garter belt, that's heavy. Thank God that was designed for carrying a knife. But this is it's a bit more cumbersome.
It's the one that attaches at the hip, and you wear like a pair of pants, not the one that just like clips to the thigh. So like it has some support to it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And it needs that because that's a big ass knife. And he reaches in a pocket and says, Mercurio is, how do I put this? Oblivious, like, well, only Mercurio can be. So I thought you could do with this. And he hands over a plain black box, like made of card. Do you open it?
Uh-huh.
It is the tarot deck.
Oh.
And inside, every card is, as you pull one out to maybe have a look, it's completely black. And for a minute, you're like, why would you give me a deck that I can't read? And then just when you tilt it and it catches the light, thanks to your auspex, you can see the different patinas on elements of the black that create an image that you can actually see.
Oh. Aww.
But it's black on black on black.
Sure, you didn't actually have to buy me a new deck. It was a joke.
You keep calling me Dad. It's hard to understand where things stop.
Okay, but I'm not calling you Dad as a joke. Calling you Daddy would be a joke. Dad and Father is not.
Then even more, I should definitely have bought these. We have to look after the future.
I am the worst. Like, just described why I'm the... Never mind. Thanks. I appreciate it.
No problem. And just to point out, bringing the rose to Conventus in front of the camera, while I appreciate it as a show of power, just bear in mind that the Camarilla...
Okay.
Sorry?
Yes, sir. Nothing. Go ahead.
No, please. No, tell me. Tell me.
I did it to keep her close. I didn't do it as a show
sensible.
of power. As a matter of fact, I don't want to show any type of power to them. I don't want to give them the satisfaction of it, but I want to keep her close.
I mean, that is very sensible. But I will say, judging by their faces, and you watch him, you literally watch as he assumes a completely straight face and says, watching their expressions, however, has been absolutely fucking delicious.
Good. It means I actually got you to smile on the inside for once. Next is getting you to smile on the outside. It's a joke.
It's the good joke.
Good. Haha. No. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Oh, your
I mean
two
it.
doctor friends? I'm not sure if that's a mating dance or something, but the newer one seems confused.
Yep. I sent him. He wanted to learn, blood, I guess? And, well, Pops is the only one I know. But if they start fucking over the books, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they appear to be very excited at each other. I'm,
Nope.
Yeah.
Better go collect them.
Yeah. Hey, will you give Mercurio something?
As long as it isn't a kiss, yes.
No. Maybe. No, that would be kind of funny. No. She reaches in and pulls out the old tarot deck and hands it to him. Not his, but her old one that was ripped that she did get fixed, and goes,
Right.
give him that one.
Okay.
We'll trade.
Absolutely
you.
fine. And please don't ever ask me to kiss him. This will only end badly.
I won't ask you to kiss him. It's really weird to get the frozen donkey fuckers to kiss my boyfriend.
He literally closes his eyes and takes a deep breath
I'm sorry.
and says, I am never texting you again. In the middle of a game of Scrabble with that man.
You're the one who agreed to play Scrabble in Spanish.
I don't understand the language. I thought it would be a good way to learn.
Oh, God. No. I mean, I've only known him for 2 months, and I know he's freaking loco? And you've known him for how long? You should know better. Come on. You want to learn Spanish so you can curse him out in it. I'll teach you it. God, that's funny. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? No, I'm not sorry. Yeah, no, I already owe you one favor. Never mind. I'll figure it out on my own. Bye, Dad. And she walks off.
Goodbye, he says. Just sort of, every time it's like a small tidal wave just washes over him and he's left, in his head, it's like a psychological picture of being left, but as the wave recedes, there's like a starfish stuck to one side of his face and that kind of vibe of information overload kind of thing.
Eventually he's gonna stop saying her watch. She will take her pretty little Rose, her hyena, and she will go over towards the two doctors.
Right past those Camarilla again.
The Camarilla continue semi-ignoring you, as it were. Clearly not, but trying to affect that disposition. And the blonde this time steps out and doesn't get in your way, but clearly is trying to talk to you for a second.
I will be polite and respectful and stop.
Hello.
Hi.
You're Clarabelle, the Malkavian philosopher?
I guess that could be technically. Everybody gives me a different title and nickname, but yes, my name's Clarabelle. Nice to meet you. And you are?
I am Cammy.
It's nice to meet you, Cammy.
I just wanted to congratulate you.
On what now?
Well, I mean, you've done such wonderful work breaking in the roads.
Actually, I think
see.
a lot of that was Potter, if I'm completely honest.
Oh, I imagine that left a mark. But there's hurting Rose, and then there's, as she points at Monica, and she goes, breaking someone. A master recognizes a master. Good job.
Cool. Is that it? Like, I don't mean to be rude.
Oh yes, no, please do continue on. I just thought it was worth recognizing your skill in how to treat the delight of the Toreador.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. You look very nice today, by the way. I really like your suit. It's really nice. And your heels? I could never.
Thank you.
Genuinely, could never. How any of you girls walk in things like that? Genuinely envious.
It's a I couldn't wear them originally. Learning celerity really helps.
I will definitely keep that in mind because, dear Jesus, you know, that old magician, fuck. Layla tried to put me in a pair of them and I think I almost broke my neck. You girls are saints. Swear. Saints,
Well,
absolute
I hope
saints.
you have a lovely night.
I hope you have a night that's as lovely as you are too.
Thank you.
And she'll go to Casimir and Doc.
Okay, there you go. Casimir and Doc do not even vaguely notice your arrival, and you're stood there for like a good 60 seconds, and they still haven't noticed you.
She just kind of like very casually, just quickly as possible, just like slams the book closed. Hey, you two done mind fucking each other?
My Claire?
Yeah. Claire. Hi,
The
Pop-Pops.
knowledge, blood,
Mm-hmm.
chemicals.
Yeah.
I am learning.
Everything I told you you would love, huh? I told you you'd love them.
Yeah. Just head in hands. My brain's at 110% full.
Okay.
Let's
We still
out
have
of
a
here.
job to do, so you need to get up. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on.
Let's go. Bye, Pop-Pops.
Later, Doc.
Doc waves as you go to leave.
She will, actually, she'll drop Monica off with Layla. She doesn't want to take her down there.
Okay, so Monica will secrete her into a booth in the second floor.
Okay. And then she will, call up Frank, tell Frank to meet them at the entrance, and she will take Casimir there.
Let's go.
You easily manage to rally Franklin up. He does ask, "Is Monica still with you?"
No, I left her with Layla.
Cool. Be there soon.
Okay. Love you.
And when you get to the place, I would like you to make a willpower roll of difficulty 8, please.
Bofa?
Both?
No, just Clarabelle.
Oh god, I'm
Just
hated, aren't I? What did I do? Who hates me?
Nothing.
1.
Oh.
Okay. As you stand there, there is a strange ass feeling. And it is like someone is watching you from afar. And there is a moment where the web around you vibrates and you connect to it almost in that new way that you experienced recently.
Oh.
And in that moment, you see a man, old, wrinkled, small, sat somewhere in a room that seems like it is covered in constantly moving engraved glyph. shifting over every surface. And he looks out of place because he is wearing the remains of modern clothing, a pair of tattered jeans, a surf t-shirt. And he looks up, and there is a moment where your eyes meet before the connection is gone again. He was not part of the web, but the web could feel his presence.
Nope.
But yeah, apart from that, everybody eventually arrives. Franklin pulls up, and is kind of ready to go.
Let's get going.
She's standing there still, just blankly staring.
I wave my hands in front of the dear little witch's face, clearly seeing her super spaced out. Claire, we gotta go.
Nope, we're not going tonight.
Everybody's here. No.
No.
But this is like a whole month of prep and.
No, we're being watched.
I mean, yes, everyone's always being watched.
No, someone's watching.
2 seconds. I'm going to clarify. You didn't feel like you were being watched. It felt like something was near the web, and you were connected to it slightly. Right, that's fine. I just want to make sure I had that clear.
No. She understands, but now she feels like she's being watched. And considering the importance of this item, she doesn't feel like it's a good idea to go down right now. Kind of because if that happens while we're down there and I get spaced out at the wrong time, then we're all kind of fucked. Or they could be trying to watch. That's not good. And she's just, I need to get living anyways. I need to get living things. Uh-oh. Yeah, she's having a breakdown. It happens every time. It happens every time she interacts with the web. This is nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
Just, uh-oh. No, there is somebody watching.
Franklin takes Clarabelle's hand. And he leans in and says, "Hey, boss? Ain't shit watching down in the dark. Anything watching down in the dark gets bit in the eyes down in the dark."
But they're on the web. I can see them. They looked at me. Oh no.
The dark light's the secrets, boss. It's up to you though. We can just head back to the shop and chill. Play some GoldenEye.
Yeah.
You can play Odd Job.
Oh, I have to watch you too. I guess I should keep you busy. I did make a deal.
So you want to go down in, boss? And then really see you down in the dark.
Sure. You guys go first. Oh, map. Here's a, and she like hands the map.
Yeah.
But she never. She doesn't break eye contact. She just like pats herself till she finds the map, hands it to him.
Yeah,
of
the
where the
dissociated
gangle heads are.
stare. Yeah. So Franklin just sort of nods, smiles, and gently takes your hand and toes you behind him.
Wait. I'm just going to check one last time that nobody's attached a thread and nobody's following. I'll be right behind you, I promise. And if not, Cadaver can tackle me down.
Okay, boss.
Okay. Oh, I gotta get something that's alive and flowers. Flowers, life. Uh-oh. I forgot to get the items for the fairies.
Air?
Fairies.
Franklin looks real nervous when you say that and goes, boss, don't say the words out loud. Bad idea. Look, there's a corner store. I can run there. The gas station. Look.
Yeah. Let's go. I gotta get flowers. Ooh, and water, because water's like the best life.
So, boss, you just stay here with Casimir. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, Frankie, you better come back.
And he runs across the street to the gas station, and about 5-10 minutes later, he comes back with like 2 bouquets of flowers, a small potted plant that's like a snake plant, right? And 2 bottles of Boss water.
Okay, sure. Perfect.
Why Boss?
Perfect, because it's pure. It's pure. She's gonna try and fuck it. Let's see if she can see any strings or anything weird in the web. What the fuck's my
willpower roll?
Oh, more willpower.
Willpower roll.
Got it.
Difficulty 7.
We got this. We got this. Watch. We got this. We got this.
Hey,
we got a 1.
You got this.
You feel nothing is watching you in the web at all.
There's no threads, no nothing. I'm all alone.
Nope. Well, not alone. You're still connected to the web, but the web is not actively.
Oh, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like there's none nearby,
exactly.
and okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody's looming over your shoulder, licking your earlobe. Correct.
Ew.
Oh. It happens a lot. Okay, the voices are quiet. We can go.
Cool. And Franklin takes your hand after
she goes
handing
down first.
a shot. Oh, right, okay. He hands a shopping bag to Casimir, filled with all the plants and water.
I'll take it with me and try my best to keep up with the 2 of them, because Claire seems like she's on a mission now.
Yeah. So as you head in, Franklin actually illuminates very soft LED light. It is like a gentle, low, warm glow that barely penetrates the darkness, but with Clarabelle's heightened senses, it may as well be a daylight torch. Casimir is just enough so you can see where you're going. But Clarabelle, you're the one leading the way, correct?
Kinda. I grab Frankie by the hand and go, okay, Faye said that you know how to navigate this, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna stand right next to me and you're gonna tell me where to go, and I'm gonna keep my eyes open to make sure we don't end up in the wrong side of, well, reality.
And Franklin sort of nods nervously. He was
just
actually
smiles.
feeling really good about this trip right up until the last 5 minutes.
Malkavian,
he's
go to
like,
Malkavian.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's like, I'm going into my natural environment, but this time I'm taking Malkavian. Why do I feel bad about this all of a sudden? So yes, he takes your hand and he guides you actually really quickly past the area where you have mollified a certain group of people, the dwellers in these catacombs. You can hear pretty strange noises. You can hear moans, screams, noises of exertion. There is just it's a sewer, but there is a smell with a capital SMELL.
Everything I have is now being
there.
focused strictly into sight. I don't want to smell anything.
Yep. Congratulations, you can barely smell a thing. You have incredibly sharp eyesight.
Reminds me of the doctor's offices.
Oh, it reminds you of Anton's doctor's office, actually, more specifically.
The smells and the sounds.
Yep, very much so. However, rapidly, Franklin guides you through a series of passages, tunnels, busted air vents. At one point, you even cross a subway line. And as you cross the subway line, and this is like an hour of slowly deeper and deeper into the dark, you notice that the subway line that you cross is Franklin Street.
But... Hey, Franklin! Nudge,
yeah, and
nudge.
he laughs along with you guys, but says, "Yeah, my mum named me after the station. So that's where she met my dad."
She puts like a finger up to her lips. Shh. I'm trying to hear.
And then after a bit, he consults a map, one of the ones you got, and takes you down a couple of flights of stairs through some old concrete passageways. The vibe you're getting now is like maintenance tunnel meets underground bunker kind of vibe. At points, there's even points where you could swear some of the passageways look like shops or market stalls, almost like, but long built on top of. And then eventually you reach this huge dark pit section, and it's easily about 40 feet across. And what you can see is it's actually layers and layers and layers of the city that something or someone has broken through, whether it's water, time, erosion, or particular effort. But there are wooden beams and walkways and metal planks, effectively, that lead down and down about 6 or so floors from this view up here. And he starts spiraling you guys down these 6 floors.
She'll grab Franklin's hand right there, and she'll take the lead, because the gang girl said that's when things get mystical. So she'll take the lead from here on out. That way she can at least keep her eyes out for like the sudden shifts or changes. That way she can guide them. Hopefully, still in New York.
Yeah. So you descend slowly but surely, and eventually you feel the cold take hold. It is no longer the autumnal weather above, where there's still a bit of crisp heat in the air now and again. It is very much deep, dark, and dank.
Okay, so she hold her hand out to stop everybody behind her. And what do I have to do to get a vibe feeling?
Perception plus awareness.
Y'all talk at the same time.
5. Oh, perception plus awareness, difficulty 5.
Okay, thank you. I gotta make sure we don't accidentally walk into a different realm. That would be terrible. 1.
Okay. You do not feel that you have entered a magical place.
Okay. She'll keep taking everybody down then.
Okay. So, you continue on into the depths. After a while, Clarabelle, because of your enhanced vision, you can see the tiny eyes of insects, of rats, of mice, of various things that live down here. Their eyes catching the reflected illumination of the soft LED light that Franklin carries. And then I would both of you like to make a perception plus awareness, difficulty 5 for Clarabelle, difficulty 7 for Casimir.
God.
I got 3 success.
Nice.
No vibes were checked.
Yeah, so Casimir is completely distracted by the mundanity of this darkness, and you're basically blindness. You can see in this tiny cone of soft LED light ahead of you. Clarabelle, however, you with your sharpened hearing and your sharpened eyes can feel and sense a presence behind your group after turning a corner. And the darkness down here, it does not feel magical, but it has taken on a flavor of something odd. But there is a presence you can detect.
We'll turn around and look behind her group.
And behind you is darkness. And for a moment, you feel comforted by the fact that it's just darkness. But then you realize, it's darkness. And there is a shape, a humanoid form made, as it seems to you, of darkness stood there. And slowly but surely, you watch its two hands and arms made of darkness part what turns out to be incredibly long, dark, oily black hair and a pale white face stare out at you from behind it. And
she will reach over to Casimir and she'll take like a few flowers from the bouquet, and she will turn back to said figure and hold her hand out and goes, "We're just passing through. I'm sorry."
The figure walks closer, and Casimir, you can suddenly see this figure now as you turn, and Clarabelle stood there with the flowers. And you can make a courage roll, both of you, at difficulty 5, but both of you need to make a courage roll.
Come on!
Well, thank goodness one of us has courage.
You said at what?
Difficulty 5.
Come on, please. I'm the mystic here. I can't be running from the things that terrify me. You know, that should terrify a normal person. Okay, I like scary stuff too. Haha, 2 success.
Hey, let's go.
So you both hold your ground. Casimir, mostly out of ignorance. Whereas Clarabelle, you actually understand mostly what you're seeing, and you understand the potential dangers this brings. The figure gets closer, reaches out, and with its inky black hands, and takes the flowers from you, and just feeds them into a maw that looks like it is lined with shark-like teeth, and a smile that reminds you an awful lot of thirds. As the being chews away.
Oh, now she's
flowers.
smiling.
And then says,
"Oh,
you smell sunlight and flower.
Oh,
I haven't eaten in a while."
It has suddenly clicked. Rainbow aura. Can I swap to aura sight?
Yep.
I'm swap to aura
You don't
sight.
actually have to swap. You can just use that.
Oh, okay.
All
Aura
specs be
sight.
awesome that way.
Awesome spec.
Awesome spec.
Aura sight. I want to see what color their aura is.
Okay, that is perception plus empathy. It is difficulty 8. Yes.
I'm assuming that does
Oh,
not.
you can spend willpower, and yes, your speciality applies.
Okay.
Heart of the cards.
Heart of the cards, really, guy?
Guy? I am best friend Casimir. Thank you.
Please, I beg of you. I beg of you. Of course not.
Wow. So
every time I switch to fucking aura reading.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
I'm using aura reading.
You stare at this creature, and you go to use your aura sight, and there is a moment of a horrifying glimpse into the depths of the void. It is just not just blackness, it is the absence of things. And you feel it claw at the edges of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, it claws futilely. Because what can harm a mind that has already been shattered so many times before and has a web around it connected to many fragments? Its claws do not find purchase in your sanity and recoil from you, leaving you alone. But as you stare at the creature, you in your senses, just sheer having brain cells, perceiving what you perceive, know that it is a powerful creature.
Is my offering enough to keep going?
The Nosferatu can go, but you two smell so tasty. I'll strike a deal if you have things to offer.
Where? What
Shut up, Casimir. What do you want?
You carry offering.
I have waters, I have flowers, I have a lot of things that thrive in sunlight.
I imagine you do.
Yes, but you have something particular in mind, so what is it?
I can smell. You smell so tasty. Can I have some? Just a taste.
I can give you exactly 1 blood point, and I will cut it and give it to you. You will not feed from me.
If you are willing to do that, I will also tell you a secret.
Okay, I can do that.
And then she looks at Casimir. And I'm using she very generously there. You cannot really tell a gender. They look at Casimir. Casimir, it's looking at you. What about you, little dragon? What are you going to trade? You smell tasty too. Like a hot season and passion.
I have knowledge. Reach. I think I still have my trunk with me. I technically never put it down.
You did not? Yeah.
So I reach into it and I pull out that book that I got. Just to offer something, some knowledge.
It looks at the book uninterestedly. And then it looks at you and goes, what about the things you have are so interesting. How about one of your eyes? And I teach you something. A new trick just for you.
And we both get to pass if we both...
Oh, of course. You both may pass down into the dark. And I'll even let you pass back.
Feel my eye. for some passage.
And
and
in
drink.
that moment, Clarabelle,
Mhm.
you can see, and Casimir can't really see what's going on, but there is a movement so fast it is horrifying, and there is a wet, ripping sound as Casimir's left eye is ripped from his head.
Hey, I saw that.
And Casimir, there is a sudden sensation of burning, and you can't really quite see properly, and you blink, and blood, vitae, is running down the left side of your face. You now have the flaw one eye, and are missing your left eye. However, oh, go for it. Sorry.
I was gonna ask if I could roll for my specialty to malleable visage and eye.
Oh, you can make a fake one. It ain't ever gonna see.
Ooh, hey, you know what?
You made a deal with the
Forbidden
fate.
knowledge.
However, in that moment, you feel something horrifying bloom inside you. It is a sickening, nausea-inducing darkness that rises up inside of you. And you feel it vomit out of every orifice of your body for a second. Clarabelle, to your vision, you see shadows erupt out of Casimir before they are sucked back inside of him.
Neat. More weird stuff.
And Casimir, I am going to put an update in your channel. Clarabelle,
Mm-hmm.
do you donate the blood?
Yeah, I'll ask that it gets down because,
Jeez.
like, I'm short as shit. To kneel down a little bit because I said I would feed it to it, and then I'll take my knife from my dad and cut open my wrist and feed a single blood point to it.
Perfectly reasonable. It crawls along the floor in an almost obsequious, whinging kind of attitude,
Mm-hmm.
and drinks as you spill the blood into its mouth. After you have finished feeding it, it stands and says, "The taste of sunlight is so delicious. Ah, so satisfying." And then the creature turns to you and says, "The man you saw in your mind hides and is imprisoned in the castle. And in the castle, darkness lies, the gateway to my home."
She just nods. Like, okay, I understand. I got it. Okay. But yeah, she, holy shit, she knows what 3 is.
And it then says, "You may pass. I will not trouble you again, but you can always seek me out. Just call my name."
What is your name? Strictly for calling you out.
Just call for the darkness when you are down here, and I will happily deal with you again. So delicious.
Thank you. Yeah, no, she'll turn and try to continue navigating them down with her sight.
Yep. As you leave the presence of the creature, it almost fades faster than you walk. And that weird, oppressive darkness feeling, as much as it wasn't magical, is definitely lighter now. And Franklin's meager LED glow seems brighter than it was before. And yes, you head deeper and deeper down into the dark. Eventually, you reach old stone, draped in horrible layers of mold, moss, fungus, sludge.
Like
There
from
are
the vision?
be more specific, sorry.
Like from Claire's vision? When
Which
talking
ones?
with the
Sorry.
Lilith? When
No,
she tried
not the
showing?
same.
Okay. Scared
Not
the
the same.
shit.
Nope, not the same vibe. No, you're okay.
Okay. She showed her a dark area with old stone, and she's like,
yeah.
okay, bet.
Not the same thing. But I understand the confusion.
Got it.
No, this is old stonework, old buildings, very, very long buried. And very soon after, Franklin and you are not off the map as such, but beyond the certainty of the map, in that it just maps an area and a vague, there is stuff here, or major sort of in patterns of where it would believe old streets would be. And you can tell, comparing the map to reality, that it isn't a very up-to-date map, given how long ago this was buried. And these streets are ancient. You can walk them. Some of it is just head height, with layers of concrete or stone or rotting steel above you. And sometimes you've got 2 or 3 stories of echoing stone open above you in the darkness as you walk these ancient streets.
Hey, Cass.
Yeah?
If there's a building that's alive, would you be able to feel it being a Samitsi? You know, kind of like how y'all have weird furniture?
That does sound like that, doesn't it? A hungry, consuming building. And it's also housing a Zamitsi ancient clan book.
Well, I'm asking because if you could feel it, maybe you could help us.
I mean, I could certainly try. Is that a thing that can be done? I'm curious.
So, you do vicissitude, dear Lord, does not have sensory powers as such. However, I would like you to roll your generation in dice. The difficulty 6.
So it'd be a pool of 10, or
no, the generation background that you have.
I need to pull up your character sheet for you.
No, I have it. I just don't.
You found
sorry.
it? Backgrounds?
Yes.
Yeah.
My bad. And then difficulty was 7, you said?
I think so.
Yes.
Well, we'll do 7.
Yes.
Okay. So
you currently do not feel anything. There is no calling to you that really gives you an idea of where to go. Nothing is reaching out that you can feel.
Dying, a little defeated. one thing though, if it's like a whole pulsing, fleshy building, it should not be too difficult to potentially, I don't know, spot, smell. I feel like something that grotesque wouldn't blend in with regular stone. So I guess we'll just have to go explore.
Go out on a limb here. Since it's living. And
An
they
aura?
No. Could I use my instinct to see if I could get my beast to pick up something like that?
Yeah, you can roll instinct if you wish.
Come on,
Difficulty.
Claire. Take us home.
Ooh, difficulty 7.
Alright, come on, beast. You got this. We're best fucking for 4 successes.
Holy shit. You let your beast out for a moment, and what would you say is the defining characteristic of Clarabelle's deepest, darkest side of her beast?
The deepest, darkest side?
Yeah. What does it hunger for the most?
Oh, fuck. Do I have to say it out loud? Can I put it in my channel? Like,
you can put it in your channel, yeah. You can put it in your channel.
Ha 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 ha. That's not something I'm openly wanting to give at this second.
That's fine.
And you know what? It creates more intrigue because now I want to know.
Okay.
There you go.
So you feel as your beast is awoken inside of you, you feel it draw you forward.
Okay.
Down
I'm going
this
with it.
long straight street.
Going with it. Y'all better follow. Let's go.
And suddenly Clarabelle is running.
Oh shit, I'm running.
Fast.
I'm running.
And Franklin is keeping up, and Cadaver's with you, correct?
Yes.
Cadaver is charging forward, and the 4 of you are sprinting through the darkness. You can all make, apart from Cadaver, dexterity plus athletics checks, please. Difficulty 6, because of
Here's
the
where I
various
fail.
light sources,
Here's
etc.
so.
Wait. I have concentration and my my heightened sight up. So could I do I see better to be able to dodge these things?
Yes. The consequences of your roll are very different to the consequences of Casimir's roll, shall we say.
I'm gonna
so I have a
fail.
question,
All right, here we go.
And something that I'm kind of just curious about as we
Go for
get
it.
closer to this building. Could I do horrid form in like a preemptive attempt to kind of raise my dexterity and the fact that we're going to be dealing with
So
another...
you just flat out transform into your horrid form because, like, fuck it, I may as well.
Yes, I have a feeling that having some more better rolls to deal with this book are going to be important.
Okay.
What was the difficulty?
So you 6, I believe I said. Sorry, I'm just having to dig out horrid form here.
You're good.
So I could even just tell you I have it pulled up and memorized.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm shocked to tell you. Right. 2 blood points. So your physical attributes increase by 3. So as you break into a run, you just slowly shift into this horrifying form. Describe your horrid form, Casimir.
So as every single one of my bones just all together expand and I get taller and taller, I reach a staggering 8 feet tall from a, in comparison, very meager 6 feet. And my skin just becomes this even paler, almost gray and black color, as opposed to the just kind of pallid look it had before. And along with that, I just become beefed with all of my attributes exploding, I grow bigger in every sense of the word. Muscles bulging, my legs and arms just looking like strong pieces of rope, and my fingernails just grow out into these jagged, horrific claws. And that's what replaces this tiny doctor.
Okay.
And
So,
my roll.
yes, please.
Oh,
Is that including Dex and Athletics, including your bonus 3 dice for horrid form? Yes.
yeah.
I thought your dexterity was higher. I'm not gonna
My
lie.
dexterity is 2.
Yep. No. Fair play.
That's why I wanted to do the horrid form.
Oh no. Yeah, I get you. So as you are running along and transform, Clarabelle, you easily manage to dodge things, mostly because you can see them, so you don't trip over loose stones or run into a bar that's sticking out from a wall. Cadaver is easily loping through the darkness himself, and Franklin is really keeping pace, almost parkour-like, as he uses the terrain to help propel himself to keep up with your sprinting form. Casimir, your new gigantic form is struggling with the confines you're shifting between. As you switch from a relatively open sort of street kind of vibe to a smaller tunnel, you're having to suddenly crouch, and the others are getting away from you. And you are going to take a bit of damage. 2 seconds, but we'll see how this goes. So, damage in V20 is I roll and then you roll to soak. Okay?
Okay.
Right. I'm going to specifically dig out the rules so I actually get this right, because I'm going to be honest, the number of times I've thought I had it and then suddenly I didn't. Hold on. So.
I was actually going to say, there with my computer being back, I'm taking over my character sheet. Don't even worry about it.
Okay.
So, your soak dice pool is equal to your stamina. Okay? In this case, your horrid form's final number. So it would be your base stamina plus 3 dice for being in horrid form. Okay?
Splendid.
Because you are a kindred, you can use that soak against lethal damage, which is sharp blades, big, smashy rocks that are so heavy they cause devastating injuries. So you will in fact be using all of those, so your full stamina dice pool, and rolling against difficulty 6. I will be rolling for the hazard you are running into. So I roll first to see how many successes of damage there have been. That's a big roll. Now roll your stamina.
So it's base stamina plus horde form, difficulty 6.
Correct. And you may not spend a willpower. You may
Oh.
not spend willpower on soap.
Let's see how this goes. Wow!
You take a single point of damage, which takes up your bruised health level with lethal. If you wish, you may spend a blood point and heal that as you run.
Yeah,
So
let's
feel
do
free
that.
to
I think
knock
I'm
off a
down
blood
to
point.
10 blood points after that.
Okay. So you sprint through the darkness. The other 3, including Cadaver, easily outpace you as you smash and bang into things. Clarabelle, you can hear something behind you, whatever is going on. It is not subtle, it is very noisy, but your beast doesn't care. It feels something up ahead. It feels a hunger and a desire of its own being reflected back at it. And very quickly at this pace, you empty out from passageways and streets into a large open space surrounded by buildings and walls that in various states of disrepair, tower up into darkness even your eyes cannot penetrate. It's so high above. And in the center of this large open space is a church-like looking building. But its walls look like they're made of writhing flesh. Not moving just now. Still and grey and
Found it.
there are large veins of flesh that have writhed out from its core into the dirt and stone around. And as you look, you can see corpses of rats and other slithering things from the darkness, wrapped in tiny tendrils through their desiccated corpses.
I'm gonna turn.
And it sits there.
She will look at Casimir and go, "You're up."
And Casimir's giant horrid form catches up to you, this monstrous beast, and Franklin turns and he screams, like flat out. He screams like a tiny afraid being, guttural from the pit of his stomach, and then there is a moment he realizes it's Casimir. And that scream echoes off into the darkness.
You're the worst
Fucking
person.
hell, Casimir. Fucking hell.
You're really loud for Nosferatu, Franklin.
Let's keep yelling into the darkness, into a realm of things that we don't understand. Let's be Nathan. Let's, fuck up. I won't fix your mistake. Shh.
Franklin carefully closes his mouth, but you can see he was genuinely terrified for a moment there. And the church-like building sits there, strange and empty.
You're up, dragon.
We're gonna ignore Franklin because what's going on is way more important to me.
Do not drop any blood at all in there. At all.
Can I do a quick little pat down just to make sure my empty eye socket is not bleeding anymore? Or is that just something
Correct.
that continues until like
So when you healed your other injury, that hole sort of tidied itself up,
blended?
basically.
Good. I'm gonna take off his shirt and his jacket. I'm gonna lick it to get it wet, and then I'm gonna use that to clean the blood off of his face.
Good you were thinking the same thing. Was I'm gonna go ahead and lose the clothes because they are soaked in my blood from my transformation. No,
and shredded.
Yes. What's left of them are soaked in blood, so we don't need them. Thank you, Claire, for the assistance in cleaning me up. I'm gonna head in there.
Finish cleaning yourself up. If when you transformed there was blood, you need to make sure you're completely clean.
So you take some time to clean yourself up. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. You eventually are very sure that you are, in fact, clean. You
squeaky clean.
You head inside.
Yeah. Is it like how do I say this? Is it like a intact, just flesh-made cathedral-looking thing, or is it like fleshy but like broken down with holes in the walls?
Fleshy but broken down, yeah. So there's no roof. There is there is no front door. The
Okay.
archway of the front door is still intact, but there's no door itself, and the walls are in various states of disrepair. And you can even see stone poking out from between the flesh at points as well.
Okay. Then let's very cautiously just go through that open door. I'm cleaned off
Okay.
of blood. It's fleshy. Nothing's moving though, and I'm moderately confident in what could happen. Let's
Okay.
go investigate. Find that book.
You enter, and very quickly you can actually locate the book. There is nothing inside this church but open space, and in the very center, a podium of sorts that has grown out of the ground itself, and a large flesh-covered tome rests upon it as you lumber forward in your horrid form.
Let's
Make an intelligence plus medicine roll, please. Difficulty 7.
social. Okay, sorry, I forgot if it was social or mental that
No.
went down with horrid form.
Mental.
All
So
right.
social goes down in horrid form, mental is fine.
Yes, so it was medicine plus intelligence with a difficulty of 7.
Yep.
A lot of difficulty of 7s. All right, let's go.
As
Oh, we
you
got one
approach-
success.
As you approach this central column, you, having had nerves recently refreshed in your memory, are easily able to pick out that this clearly looks like the nexus of this thing, this creation, or whatever it is. And the pedestal and the book share similar coloration and a bit of a vibe, more than anything, of the center of this thing. This place's consciousness or existence is perhaps focused precisely here in this central place.
Reeks of the old clan. This is an ancient book. Having gotten my hands on that book about some very in-depth, what was it, nervous system grasping, I
Yes.
wonder if I could kind of take a look. I'm going to guess this book here, being the nexus of everything, isn't going to be as simple as just picking it up. It's probably very intertwined with the area, isn't it?
You're not sure without a physical examination, but it's up to
Let's go ahead and start poking this book. I'm going to just examine where it's placed at. Yeah. Let's just investigate the book, the podium,
Okay.
where it is.
Dexterity plus medicine. Difficulty, in this case, going to be 5.
This is going to be a good roll. It's just an investigation, isn't it? Or is it like vicissitude?
No, this is Dex and medicine, basically. So the process
Splendid.
of examining this, because you're trying to look for connective tissues and things with medicine focus rather than investigation. Wow.
Every single one.
That is 9 successes.
I have
Okay.
9 with
Yeah.
a difficulty of 5. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you are feeling around the book and you very quickly make out that most of it isn't attached. The spine of the book, however, is anchored at the very base to the podium by a thin cluster of nerves.
I This is going to be tricky. It's all nice and attached there. I wonder. So, could I make a roll and attempt to disconnect it? Use my extra razor sharp claws and perform some in the field surgery?
You can try. Dex
All right.
plus medicine. You might.
Oh.
Hopefully, you roll just as well as you did
How
last
about-
time.
Well, what's the difficulty?
Well, the difficulty is 8 in this case, and you
All right.
can spend willpower, which gives you that automatic success. So,
Oh, wait. Okay. We're going to spend a willpower because I do not want to fail this.
very wise.
Oh, true. Don't tell me to put 1 then, stinky.
4. That's still really, really astonishingly good.
Oh,
you
did I end up not even using the willpower?
No, you did.
Oh, okay.
So you gently and carefully, with these monstrously sharp claws, as sharp as scalpels, sever each nerve like you're playing a harp, one finger after the other, plucking away, gently destroying that connection until the very last one is gone. And the book is now in your hands. It is enormous. It's heavy, but in this form, you can easily carry it.
Let's quickly but carefully. Does anything happen after I remove the book? I mean, with this
Nope.
very fleshy building losing its nexus and whatnot.
No, nothing happens currently.
I don't like that. Let's go ahead and get back outside to Claire and the others.
You get back outside. Clarabelle, you see Casimir exit the building in his horrifying form, carrying an enormous tome clad in flesh.
Did you get your book?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure
you're
that
gonna-
that is the book?
I mean, now I'm not. Let's.
No, you're sure this is the book. Something inside of you screams that this is your clan's heritage. It is definitely yours.
Holding the book out and kind of just looking it over, not really offering much of an extra explanation other than a firm head nod and a yep, it's the right book.
And let's get out.
Yes,
Clarabelle,
we should.
Yeah, what's
there
my
is a
roll?
moment when no, there is no roll. You're okay. Calm. Deep
Foresight.
breath. No, let's not do that again. There is a moment when that book comes into view that your beast snarls with hunger. It can sense its desire within that book.
So, like, internally, it's we're getting it back. Then we'll discuss if we can learn from it too, right? Because wouldn't it be so much better if we were taught how to use it properly instead of reading and not understanding?
And your beast coils in response. Quiet for now, and accepting your cold logic has merit. But you can tell it is ready to pounce.
Got
But
it.
it's obedient for now.
Because we embrace the beast here. We don't deny that, hooker.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You negotiate with it.
As you stand there, both of you make a perception plus alertness roll for me.
Here we go.
please. Casimir, difficulty 8. Clarabelle, difficulty 5.
And I have a question. Are you already including the one eye in your difficulty roll?
Oh no, sorry.
You
No,
motherfucker.
actually,
Shut up.
your difficult. Sorry, your difficulty 10, Casimir. I apologize.
Oh, I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah. Because one of you has +2 difficulty, the other one has -2 difficulty. So there's a bit of a gulf.
Oh,
So hold on. I'm so sorry. I was so busy with the one eye plot. It's perception plus what?
alert.
Alertness, and your
Oh,
difficulty
cool.
is 10. You giant cyclops, you.
Oh, no.
So I don't even know how to spell right now.
Perception.
We are cooked. I'm using your eyes. It's all you. Because I'm not seeing shit right now.
You still need a roll.
I know it.
Yep. Oh, yep. Yeah. That. You are struggling with the dark, with the one eye, with the shift in perspective, and carrying an enormous book. You are not doing well currently. Let's put it that way.
That's 3.
Clarabelle, however, over in the corner nearby,
Oh, lovely.
where you could swear there was nothing there before,
Okay.
a figure you recognize
Oh, great.
from back in Elysium is stood there.
What figure?
And I will explain. If you go to important people,
Motherfucker. Hold up.
And it-
Chronicle. Important people. Yeah.
if you go to the bottom right of the sort of matrix of 9 squares, because there's
Oh,
obviously
God,
like
yeah.
a big grey one.
Yes.
The bottom right one in the suit,
Uh-huh.
in the black suit with the little white shirt and the little weird
Yeah.
tie thing, she is stood there watching you. What? Casimir has no idea.
Right.
But you
Poor
have seen
Casimir
her.
is black as bat.
She
Yeah, But you
stands
see her.
between Casimir, the book, and this lady, and she stares over, and she goes, "Yes."
She smiles and walks out from the dark
Mm-hmm.
into the soft LED light. Franklin is like quietly exclaims because he's learned his lesson about screaming. But he does appear to be shocked when she
I
appears.
see
nothing.
her.
And she walks over and gently nods to you. And looks at Casimir and nods to him. And she says, "Good evening. I am Bishop Carline,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to make you aware of something before you leave this place. I am not with the Camarilla, even if I stand with them just now. I am a loyal daughter of the Sabbat. I am a bishop. So while you hold that book and you carry it, and it is part of what you do, know that if you need and you are willing to deal in favors, I am there." And she looks at you, Casimir, because the Zamisi are members of the Sabbat, even if the doctors have been very on the edge of the sect's goals for political reasons and for keeping New York a safe place for the Sabbat to retreat to and lick its wounds when needed. But she is clearly a senior member, and for context, the bishop is an enormously important rank within the Sabbat.
What is it in equivalent to? I feel like I'm a little bit familiar with the.
It's the equivalent of
above-
the prince, isn't it?
It's the equivalent of a Sabbat's prince, basically.
So we have a prince just standing in front of us right now.
Kind of. The thing is, the Sabbat operate in cells, right? Think like more a religious organization. So there are packs, basically the same as coteries. There are pack leaders, and then there are bishops. And then the hierarchy is very shallow because it operates like a cell organization, basically. But bishops are usually quite powerful and very senior. For example, Anton is not quite bishop, if that makes sense, because you guys are off to one side of the hierarchy normally, but a bishop would regard him as almost an equal within the Sabbat hierarchy.
That makes sense.
Because of how important Anton is to the long-term survival.
So kind of like, well, no. So he'd be like, what, a Templar or something? Yes,
exactly. Okay. Anton would be a kind of in the same range as a Templar side of things. Okay. But the bishop who stood in front of you has made herself known and said what she has said. What do you respond with?
That's a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and just nod in understanding and say thanks for the information. Why meet us so far down here?
Because no one can see in the dark down here. Too many things, too much danger. But the Lasopra find this oh so very comfortable.
Interesting. How can I get a hold of you if I need to? You said as long as someone holds this book, they can call upon you. But how could I do that?
You could... I would... You know, it's a very complex situation given your capabilities as she looks at your giant, monstrous war form that is making this conversation feel a bit awkward. And she turns to Clarabelle. Do you have a phone?
Yes.
Could I give you a number?
Yes. She pulls out her phone despite having no fucking service and
no signal, but she adds a contact number to your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And then says, if you want to speak to me, drop me a text message.
Okay. That's all we need then. You've said your piece, and I hear what you have to say, and we can part ways for now.
She looks at you and says, as you wish. Good little Casimir. And literally, she just turns into an inky black shadow and is gone.
Let's start Franklin. Franklin, let's get out of here. We've been in here a little too long.
Franklin looks at you too and goes, why am I suddenly feeling like my life was normal before I met you two?
Because you only think with your fangs and like a teenage boy and not the supernatural thing that you are?
Because I like to perform surgeries on people, so that makes me weird.
He looks at Clarabelle and goes, true fact though.
That's not a good thing.
And he doesn't say it in a proud way. He just sort of goes, yeah, kind of right. And he does turn to Casimir and says, do you want to change back, Casimir, given, well, you know, the size problem?
Turning to Miss Claire, do you think that the cadaver would be willing to carry this book? I promise that no harm will come to him. It's pretty inert right now.
How big is the book?
It's about a foot wide and about 2 foot tall and about say 8 inches thick.
Can Cadaver carry it in his jaw? Actually, you know what? No, you carry it. No, we're not putting anything fleshy in the hyena's mouth.
I was literally about to say that. So good catch. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thinking on it for a second, he'll probably eat the book and... Sorry, Franklin. You're just gonna have to keep your eyes forward and try and forget about what's behind you on our way back.
No, when we get close to the surface, we will call for help and have someone come pick that bitch up. You are not walking out into the middle of New York looking like that.
Clearly. But until then, we need someone to get the book close enough that someone else can come grab it.
Good, keep up.
Okay. The journey back. Between the three of you, well, actually the four of you, it isn't fast because squeezing Casimir in his current form through certain spaces is a problem. But you do reach the large descent, the spiral down, with fairly good time. Casimir, you are way too heavy now to cross those bridges. You will need to make a dexterity plus athletics test for me. It's a bit of a weird one because the size that you have gives you a slightly decreased difficulty, but the weight that you now have gives you slightly higher difficulty. So it settles out around 6 overall.
How heavy does it say that you are in like horrid form? Does it have like a weight for that?
It doesn't, but narratively speaking, if you're 8 foot tall, covered in bulging, rippling muscles,
probably a ton or two. Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably pretty heavy.
Fair. Okay, so it's a little easy, it's a little hard, so it just kind of balances out.
Diff 6, yeah, and strength plus athletics.
Strength plus okay. This is... Strength plus athletics and difficulty 6. Here we go. Oh.
There we go. With your ginormous form, that 4 successes means you easily scale the walls. You're not even using the path. You are literally climbing from floor to floor, reaching up with pointed claws and hauling yourself upwards with massive undead muscles. Maribel, that's quite an interesting sight to see. Let's put it that way.
So it's a bulky 3?
It's like if somebody took 3 and just inflated her to about... Yeah, it's a hybrid mode of Janet and Third.
Janet Third had a love child. That's not
fun. That's a fun mental image right there.
Even the DM shivered, like, let's not do that.
Yeah. It's like, yay. So, yes, you eventually reach the top of the spiral, intact, thanks to your horrid form's strength. And you make your way closer and closer to the surface. You do eventually reach a point where you have to change back, Casimir.
Yes, let's say, I don't know, I mean, Who do we call? Who do I call? Because this is my book.
Did you ever take your phone out of the?
I mean, it's in my
crippled? You took your clothes off, and you're carrying the book. You never picked back up your trunk.
I mean, I never verbally said I picked it back up, but
I would have
guess
assumed that you would have picked the trunk back up, but your clothes have been kind of vaguely stuffed
yeah,
into the trunk.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. It's heavy as all hell, and we need someone that's a little bit strong but doesn't look like a freak.
Or I could call my ghoul to come pick us up in her truck.
Okay,
That's
grab by the
probably
ghoulie.
good.
That's a great idea, Claire. Please, I would really appreciate some assistance from my...
Would you like some clothes too?
You know, as much as I love being the center of attention, I think that would be a great idea.
She'll go up
Please,
high enough
thank you.
that she has service.
Yep.
And she'll call Liv. Bitch better pick up.
Yep, she does.
You better bring the truck.
Hey, hooker, I need you to come pick me up and bring clothes.
Okay.
I will. I'm not stupid. You have fucking location tracking on my phone. Just come get me.
Okay. Come get you.
Thanks.
And eventually, said transport does arrive as you find. It was Ollie that you called, right?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. So she canes up with a duffel bag to the entrance and hands it off to Franklin, who takes it down and unzips it. Casimir, you said you were 6 foot tall, right?
Yeah.
You're quite
Ollie will-
slim, though, right?
Yes. Very
So-
mean stuff.
When you
What
attempt to
happened?
put on the clothes, there is an issue because the message was to bring clothes, not necessarily for you.
No.
So currently, you are now wearing, or the only real clothing to wear is a large. It is a It's a large purple pair of pajama parachute pants. You know, the sort of really baggy ones. A purple blouse that's kind of like sheer.
Like a crop top? Probably.
A little bit. On you, it's definitely a crop top because you're 6 foot tall.
Oh god, I love Layla.
And there is also like a pair of wooden sandals with like purple
What the-
thonging between the toes. I mean, you look very fetching in it. It's just an unusual look.
A purple blouse that's practically a crop top, some purple parachute pajama pants, and some, I believe
Wooden
they're called
sandals.
wooden
Yeah.
sandals. Are they like, are they literally just like thongs, but they're wooden?
Yeah.
Or okay,
Yes.
what? Who has wooden sandals? I'm smacking the person that I find that has those.
Go ahead. I dare you. I will pay you to see you smack.
So, unfortunately, they're also the only option you have. So when you emerge, go for it.
Oh no, please go ahead. Sorry.
So when you guys emerge from down below, and Ollie is stood next to the truck ready to load whatever crazy nonsense you've brought up, she does have a moment when Franklin comes out perfectly normal, when Clarabelle comes out not having changed with Cadaver, and then you come out wearing Clarabelle's clothes. And there is a moment of what can only be described as utter self-control from Olivia. And she says nothing as she jumps in the driver's seat, waits for you guys to climb in, and then drives off.
I take a picture of him.
Heading.
What
Yep.
the?
Fair play. Fair play.
You know what? Fine.
And he has that. When you go to take that picture, and he notices he has that mid expression of "Oh my fucking god, you didn't." the sort of starey eyes, the slightly open mouth of horror, that you now have that picture.
I'll give her the address to the doctors.
Franklin just sits there awkwardly. And
forwarding that to everybody?
So Olivia drives where, Clarabelle?
Smithy doctor's office, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Hey.
So the truck pulls up at the appropriate point to stop, and Clarabelle still has not uttered a word and just breathes deeply. And there you're back at the doctor's office, Casimir.
I don't think that I have a phone anymore, or did I just stow it in the trunk because we need
it's
to
in the
tell
trunk.
Ann?
Yeah.
Splendid. Let's bust that out, and I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna call Anton to let him know that we found it and we have it right out front.
So you phone Anton. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. Casimir, how are you?
I'm good. We
Stop
found
being
it.
a complete waste of space then.
Fuck you, first of all. Second of all, we found the book.
That was remarkably easy.
You call it easy. It's a story. We'll tell it another time, though. For now, you just need to... What did we need it for? The curator wants it, so we should probably bring it into the offices.
Yes.
Send someone down to come pick it up, then. It's big. It's a big old book. It's in the bed of a truck right now.
Oh, okay. Yes, no problem. I'll be right out to come and get it.
All right.
And
I'll see you.
A moment later, the front door opens and Anton walks over to the truck and looks in the window, blinks.
No!
Claire just holds
Casimir.
up her phone and just, I have a picture and I'll forward it to you if you give me your number.
Oh, thank you very much, Clarabelle. And he holds his phone up to sync contacts.
And she forwards it to him.
All that I do is I just middle fingers for the both of them.
Yep.
That's it. I can't even.
So Anton takes the book himself, easily carrying.
Of course.
And says, "Thank you very much, Clarabelle. If you would like to arrange a certain patient's attendance at your earliest convenience."
She just kind of like looks over in the driver's seat. Ollie, that's on you, dear. They're the ones doing your surgery.
The patient themselves.
Yep.
Nice to meet you. Don't worry, Olivia. The Casimir will not be operating on you. It's fine. We are a tad more professional than he is, as you can see.
I'm just head in my hands, just weeping fake tears as I am made fun of for the clothes that I did not pick out. We have some stuff to talk about later, Anton.
I'm sure we do, Casimir. I'm sure we do. Mostly about how to be subtle and apparently pick a better wardrobe.
Does this
besides,
mean that...
what was wrong with the jacket I gave you?
Oh, that jacket that went out of style like 50 years ago?
Leather elbow patches never go out of style, my boy.
Yeah, because they're never in style.
Bullshit, they're sexy on a man. What you talking about?
See, Clarabelle gets it.
We are
She's
not
very
men.
in tune.
We're monsters.
You're not monsters, and if you are, then I must be I'm gonna shut up.
Yep.
Side eye for Clarabelle. I'm gonna go ahead and just
Does this mean that
Very
my
s-
deal with the Simitsi is done now, Anton?
Yes, darling Clarabelle. Yes, and we'll perform, like I said, the exchanged value, as we discussed, the operation for your patient here, at their earliest convenience.
Thank you.
Yay,
No
little
problem at all.
claps.
All right, Casimir, you want to ride
And-
back to the shop or what?
Please, I need to be away from Anton as soon as possible to change.
So Anton heads back inside the book, and you guys head back to the shop. Everything goes fine, and you reach the shop nice and easy. Nothing goes wrong, and you get inside. Casimir is able to change into reasonable facsimile of the appearance of a normal person. Olivia
give-
does, the moment Casimir is gone, burst out laughing.
I'll give Casimir the bishop's number.
Casimir, you might want to note that down.
Just tickety text it to me, Miss Claire.
She'll text it, and then, you know, she doesn't have the book anymore, so she'll delete it.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, a long, crying night has passed, and it's about now that you guys start to realize that even with the fresh change of clothes that Casimir's undergone, you have spent an entire night down in the sewers, and there are various icky layers and stains and marks, and you really need to clean up, basically.
Well, I'm going home to get dressed. I'll have Layla watch Monica for the night.
Fair
I'm gonna
play.
go to my little box and take a ice cold shower.
Very wise. And Franklin waits for you to be done with the shower and then uses that himself before heading home because he's not trying to ride the bus while smelling like he currently smells, even if he does look like Wish.com Ryan Gosling to everyone.
He would take a hit to his reputation
Yeah.
as stinky discount Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, exactly. Off-brand, just like his cologne.
That's why it stinks.
But yes, so eventually you all manage to return to your various abodes safely, and Monica is ensconced with Layla overnight. And the night comes to an end, and you drift peacefully into your day sleeps. And that's all for this episode of Iron New York.
Let's go. Okie
That
dokie.
was a lot.
Hell yeah. Okie dokie. Bye-bye.